Ford Construction LLC too. So we'll reach back out to her this morning. Her name is Monica. And Robert, you haven't talked to her since we started negotiating, right?
Right.
Okay. So we'll keep on going. She goes back and forth a little bit. Let me see where she is. God dang it. Monica, there she is.
You mean she's confused too?
No. She said he's interested. I think 1,100 a month is a bit short. He's willing to give a decent interest rate, but not crazy low, which that was kind of part of the deal. Was we weren't going to do an interest rate because we overpaid. So I'll have to go back to that. Can you provide me information of the buying company? He's concerned about legitimacy, and I told him I'll do the due diligence for that. And then she, in that same thing, she said, actually, 1,100 may not be too far off. And so I'm like, okay. So what I'm going to do, since it's such a low price, I'm going to say, hey, we built in interest. My argument back to them is going to be, how about we go no interest for a certain amount of time because of the rehab. Like if this was a turnkey, it would be a whole different conversation, and that's what I'm going to let her know. So, So I said, so we're good to go. You can Google me. I told my production company, and I said, and WHP Homes LLC from La Crosse. She's like, you never gave me the name to research before, besides your name, but you're not the buyer. I said, sorry. And then I just sent WP Homes, owned by Sean Ward, and I'm going to send her that too.
No, it's very exciting to me.
Yeah. So I'm typing to her right now. What are the next steps to get this done? Okay, so maybe we'll have a call with her here in a second. She tends to like to text, so we'll see what happens. But I think you two are all well on your way. We're gonna get this thing. We're gonna get this thing done.
Great, and I sent that LOI out yesterday on that 802 North Olive in Indiana.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Was that the fire station? Is that the fire station, Robert?
No,
that's mine. That was
okay.
one I found.
Okay.
I like that fire station. It's totally it's worthless, but it's if I lived there, that would be my office, no question.
Well, it brings up an interesting. Anyway, there's people that are actually looking for churches on the market that they can parcel them up into a multifamily. And there's actually something that was on Patrick Bet David. He has one of the, it's a big thing on YouTube. And there's something called co-ownership now. It's two parties unrelated that simply want to buy property together as a single entity. So they go in halvesies, whatever.
Yeah.
But that opens up a huge, because it drops the price in half for them.
Sure.
And then they either go in together, or if it's, I think it would be beautiful for a duplex, triplex, or a quadplex. I mean, that's set up for that, but it doesn't have to be that. So what I'm saying is it opens up the market hugely for multifamily without having to bring a contractor in and rearrange the walls and everything.
Yeah, I think the best way, I mean, in those situations is an owner, and then, then the other part is like have an owner that pays for it, and then a construction guy that fixes it. That's the perfect partnership. That's what I like. I'm very not a partner kind of guy.
Mm-hmm.
It just doesn't. I don't want half. I don't want somebody else making decisions, all that
well,
stuff.
It's just a reality in today's economy, with Trump doing his thing with the spanking the huge corporations and now allowing them to scarf up at the homes anymore for a
Yeah.
while.
Yeah, that's helping.
But people, it's just people that are organically going in together. They're they're not married, they're not related oftentimes, and just cutting the price in half. And I guess they buy it as I don't know they how they buy it, but
Yeah, no, that's an interesting way to go. So many ways to go. There's just so many strategies on this.
Yeah.
Okay, she responded, thank you. He hasn't given me a decision on your proposal yet. So I'll just leave it.
Okay.
Give her a little thanks and move on.
Yeah.
Okay, and then what else did you have, Zoom user?
Zoom user? I saw I was famous. Grace and I were on a call on TikTok with you and Robert.
Yeah, we my TikTok's doing pretty good. Yesterday I gained 600 followers. I don't know how that happened
On TikTok.
Wow, on TikTok.
Yeah, I think it was because I think you were there too. I think we got some Robert in there. We got some Sean. The key to this whole thing is building. So here's a funny call I got yesterday. I think he called during one of the lives. Connor from Pace Morby.
Mm-hmm.
He's a recruiter, and his job is to get us, try to get us into it. I kind of flipped him and said, hey, here's what I'm doing. And I'm not going after Pace, but I'm going after, I'm trying to get the crumbs of everybody that doesn't get what they need from you guys.
Yeah.
And I said, and we got a group, and he's like, oh, I'm really interested. I'd love to look at it. So he's got the closing room. Hopefully he'll show up. I gave him a free membership. His name's Connor. But don't be afraid to sell back to people. Like if somebody's trying to sell you on something, sell them on what you got. Because
Pace Morby was actually on a very recent program the last 2 or 3 days. And what is the future of wholesaling? And of course, there's about 11 states. And Arizona has a proposed bill that is the worst of all. It's just staggering. I mean, but anyway, Morby was saying that the future, probably within a couple of years, year and a half to 2 years, is simply buying the home and reselling it.
Yeah.
It's just,
Yeah.
Here's an idea, Trent. So last night we have a dozen neighbors. We do it's not really Bible study. It's just we pick a book study. So our neighbor across the street, Mark, he's a teacher, and he's like losing his job because Arcadia, Wisconsin's where Ashley Furniture is, and ICE has come in and they've lost 10% of the kids in their school system. The whole town works for Ashley Furniture, and they're Latino types. So Mark's losing his job in spring, and he was pouting in the driveway as we're freezing. I took the dogs out, and he was walking across home, and I said, get your things figured out. And I said, there's opportunities out. One of our other neighbors quit his job at 20 years to do hard money lending. His brothers, and this does in Wisconsin only hard money, they're doing 78 loans. And they told me if we ever need flip money, they can lend us. But I told Mark, I said, Justin pretty well. He loves this new job he's only been doing for 6 months. I said, there's opportunities. I said, just let it sink in. And I told him, let's talk on the weekend. So yeah, I'll give him the school thing. I don't know he's never been able to, he's 50. He's never been able to hold down a steady job because in this school teacher thing, he isn't really a school teacher. He taught a business elective class for the last 2 years on a contract. Well, I mean, things change.
The key to wholesaling, 100% is being obsessed by it. I don't set an alarm. I am up by 4. It's usually 4:16 for some reason. And then, I'm in the shower and off to work. It's just an obsession. It's not even something I have to work at. I mean, I'm and you guys are a big part of it. I mean,
that sounds like the Elon Musk. Musk, he sleeps in the factory where his concerns are. I mean,
why
he has
wouldn't
a sleeping bag.
Yeah.
Well, no, but that's the whole point is get obsessed. And I think you guys are definitely there. It's once you get bit by it, it's super fun. And so, I mean, my first job, or my first career, I should say, in television, I would have done it if you didn't pay me. And I feel the same here. I mean, I don't, I'm just having fun chasing things and solving problems and helping people out. And that's the key. That's the key. The more my credo is you live a life by what you do, and you make a living by what you do. You make a life by what you give. And it's just has always rung true with me. It's just and this is fun. We're having fun. And
by the way, when Sean used the word hard money, that is normally what, about 6 months?
Usually a year.
Oh, really?
12 months. Yeah,
okay.
It can be 12 months, but it's an interest rate of like 12, 13 plus.
Yeah, it's outrageous. Yeah.
They can get you money within like 2 to 5 days. I mean,
yeah, it's fast, expensive, short-term money.
They're doing very well. Justin's brother's involved, and I've been trying, they do all these meetups. I've been trying to go to that stuff, but I mean, I've got shiny object syndrome, so I'm trying to, this cold has been good for me because I can sit at the desk.
Yeah.
And then next week I'm going to try, because it's going to warm up, I'm going to try to stay at this desk and delegate. Kyle and Grace can run. Grace, she got a membership, so she should hopefully be getting in here. I know she got into school because she followed me.
Good. Okay.
Maryland Center thing. I think with Mark, because he's in school teaching, till whatever the year's done in May or June or whatever. I think, is your YouTube pretty good? Because
yeah. You just go to Trent Kamerman on
it.
YouTube.
Yeah.
It's exactly this.
I tell him to watch it, see what he thinks. And he knows.
And here's the deal. I mean, if he's teaching a business class, let's bring me in. I'll help. No problem.
Well, and he's
kids
close
can do
with Justin. He's close with the hard money lender. I just moved to this neighborhood less than 2 years ago. So he's known these guys, and he knows. I said to him, I said, Justin switched. He was a lumber salesman. He loved it. His boss lives in the neighborhood too. They're very successful, but he wanted something different. And he's loving it. He's loving it. 6 months of doing hard money, meeting all the realtors, fixing flips. I mean, he said there's people that he's dealing with in La Crosse area doing 25 flips a month.
Whoa.
Let's meet those people. Yeah.
I know some of them just from online because they send me deals and stuff, but they're already rehabbed. They're not our deals. They're competition.
Well, but that's not so true. I mean, I don't pigeonhole myself anywhere. Because I do want to own stuff. And so, it's you never know. I mean, I want to know everybody, and everybody's got a story, everybody's got a reason, for being part of the network. By
the way, a loan officer is one of the highest paid professions in the United States.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that. That's pretty good.
That's why I paid 138. That was at my accountant. 138,000 went to interest last year on loans on properties, which isn't much, but I'm just getting started. But it is 8 properties.
Yeah,
it's all interest.
Yeah,
so
it is.
That's why the loan people are making the money.
Absolutely. Yeah, they're not working for it. It's just sitting there happening every single day. It's great.
And we beg them for the money. That's the problem.
Yep.
So
okay, well, let's so as far as anybody got anything that they need to go over, I say we just go starting searching and making phone calls, because I really feel like my inventory is low and I got to get something for my girls. But we can also check and see. Yeah, Stephen, what's up?
Yeah, I started that Hawaii search, and I found a 3-cabin unit, Central Hawaii. I started a thread in school and tagged you in it. Got all the information, text with the realtor, but the buyer is motivated for seller finance. and I've never written a seller finance contract.
Okay, here, I'll run you through it real quick. Super duper simple.
Yeah. It's also like 2 a.m. out there right now, so.
Yeah, no, we don't have to call them. So this is it?
I'm going to it now, but yeah, I'll look at your screen.
Yeah, it looks
Yep.
like there's 3 cabins here.
Yeah.
Okay, and this is on Hilo, which is not super populated, but so it's not a vacation destination as much. Okay, and they're asking $295.
Yeah, and in the thread, I put everything I could find about it as well.
Okay, and he's open for seller finance, which is really cool. Okay, so this is for somebody looking for a rustic getaway. Very rustic.
And or, I mean, they say it's $1,200 to rent.
Each cabin?
Yeah.
Okay.
So Section 8, at least in New York, is over that. So I would think that's a nationwide program stock. So I mean, if you could get 3 Section 8 people that could get that, obviously they're not leaving the island anytime soon. Like, that's a 401k plan wrapped up on an island for some people.
Yeah, no, and it's cool that it's I'm trying to think of which island Hilo is on.
It's the big one, or the first one closest to the mainland.
So there's Hilo, and then where is so the volcano is still pretty far, because that's Hilo is the biggest draw to that island. I mean, yeah, the volcano is the biggest draw, but Hawaiian Paradise Park, this is where everybody kind of hangs out on the black sands and all that. Okay. Huh. Let's take a look at it. Let's delve in. I'll show you how to do. So when they said they're good with seller finance, always makes me a little bit nervous because there's usually terrible rates. So hang on, let me get back to the oh, I popped over to it. Hang on. I'm gonna save the ad.
I got the text in the thread. Here, I'll read it.
Okay. Well, that's okay. Here, I'll show you real quick what we're gonna do with seller finance. Yeah, I was afraid of that. These Hawaiian, sometimes it's tough to get a. There it is. Okay, so with seller finance, just who all's in here? I think everybody knows what it is. Okay. Oh, well, here's a little bit of a difference. So first of all, we need to find out if it looks like this or if it looks like what they showed us. Because this one's showing it off market, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. So I'm pretty sure it's not going to be that. It's probably the other one.
Yeah. I got the aerial in the chat.
Okay, cool. So here we go. We're going to the price that they're asking right now, let's start there at $295. We'll call it $300 just to make it easy. And we'll go seller finance here. So we need to find the property taxes. Did you see that in there?
I think I have it in the thread. Hold on, I'll go back to it.
Okay.
The annual property tax is approximately $925.
$925 a year, a month?
Annual, so 1 year.
Oh, good. Then that's probably right. $925 divided by 12. So divided by 12, $77. Okay, we'll take the 108 and I'll put this at 150 just in case. Worst case scenario. And you're telling me that they're getting $1,200 per unit per month?
Okay.
Is that what you said?
Recent listing for rent on the property in late 2025 was 1,200 a month. But I
For the
don't know
whole-
if that I don't know. I don't know if that counts for each cabin, or I would think it's each cabin. But there's only 1.5 baths,
So
and
it's
one's
shared.
technically an outhouse. So it's a shared outhouse kind of thing. If you from the pictures,
So it might only be 1,200 for
possibly.
the whole thing, which would not help the price at all.
No.
10-year balloon, interest rate. So we're at 300 a month for them. We can cash flow at 402. And the reason we can cash flow is because we're giving a small payment per month.
Mhm.
Okay. If we were to do this as a cash deal, it's going to lose money at 1,200 a month. So look, so offer price is 300. At 1,200, it loses $1,000 a month, right? So that's why seller finance is so much more. It's because we have control over this price right here, what we give them per month.
She
Right.
looks good. Her attitude didn't change.
What's that? Somebody's talking. I don't know. You're Morgan. I'm gonna mute you real quick. Okay. So yeah, so what we've got to find out, this is your call today when you call them, is where are they at? Are they, you know, when they say seller finance, and you've texted them and talked to them, right?
Yeah, it's all in the chat right there, right above the cabin.
Okay, cool. And it's all solar. Okay, so it is move-in ready. That's good news. Okay, so looks like it's on, yeah, it's all on solar, probably with a generator backup, I would assume. Okay, this is as rural as you get, but it's Hawaii too. So you're rural, but you're in a good area.
I checked out the Yelp reviews for like restaurants. I mean, you're close to everything. If you want off
might over offer. Because they might be like, you know, we need to get out of town and we want this thing gone. You know, so I start at the lowest possible offer that I can do, and then we go from there. So if they say no to my first offer, I'm not done with the deal, then we can chat.
Right.
And I'm just reading the
I mean, yeah, it's 6:30 right now in Hawaii, so I mean, I'm not gonna be
no,
calling
it's
anyone.
good. That's a later in the day kind of thing. Let's just let me read this. I can't see it. It's so small. I left your voicemail. That's you. Thank you so much. I'm going to get with my team tomorrow and run some. Oh no, wait. Regarding the property, I can answer questions you have. Pretty straightforward online. I'm not sure, but this is off-grid property. Got 3 separate caverns on them. They are not permitted, so there's no conventional loan option. But we are offering owner financing. That's something you're interested in. As far as structures, their bedroom and the small cabin. It's more like a studio, but there's just send them a text and just say what are the rents.
Okay.
We saw 1,200, but is that per cabin or is that total? I mean, this is
Yeah.
I'm going to
pretty much the last. Yeah, that's the one clarification I would need, because pretty much everything else I have information on. Other than, would it be separate or collectively for the whole property on the
right? And why are they selling it?
That's the communication we had. My phone was on do not disturb when that voicemail and text came in last night.
So that's the information you want. That's important. So that's super important. So cottage, tree house, big cabin. So we just got to find out where they're at on this.
Okay, so what's their motivation, and then
rents.
The rent separately or collectively for the property. Anything else before?
Do they have it set up as an Airbnb now? Does everything
is it vacant or not right now? Is it being rented?
And then is it come furnished?
Is it furnished? All right. Toilet bowls included underneath.
Yeah, right. And who's the poop boy that comes in and takes care of everything?
Yeah, really. That's a fun conversation.
Because it's not going to be me. Yeah, pooping in a bucket went out for me a while ago. I was like, I don't want to poop in a bucket anymore. I've decided.
When you're in Hawaii off grid, though, who really knows? Who cares?
I will. Okay, cool. Good find. Keep on searching Hawaii, because that's the beauty of an island is they don't have any more land. And so these are kind of cool little, how many acres is that? Full acre. All right. A full acre in Hawaii is pretty great. Okay,
right
cool.
Next to Oprah.
There you go. Yeah, you can go bananas. All right. Let me just see. I want to see where, and you said it's really close to stuff, huh? Oh, Royal Hawaiian.
I put the food in the chat, in the Zoom chat, the Yelp reviews for the top 10
cool.
food joints right next to it. So I had something to talk about with the agent.
All right.
I'm a foodie, and they got some good seafood joints out there, it looks like.
Coconut rice is the best out there. It's so good. I got to learn how to make it. All right, cool. Okay. Hey, Morgan, you were here for a second. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. John, what's going on?
There we go.
How are you, sir?
Good morning. All right, this is my first time here, so hi to everyone.
Welcome aboard.
I live in Pennsylvania, Stoystown. I found a property in Pittsburgh, PA.
Okay.
The house that I put a bid in on for $190,000, it got accepted. They were asking for $250,000.
Okay, good discount.
The house has an extra lot next door, which is all that they were asking for $250 and wrought iron steel.
What's the
Okay,
address? Let's take a look at it.
5323 Broad Street, Pittsburgh, PA. The owner lives next door. He's going into a nursing home. If I can get this house funded and get the renovation done, he'll sell me the house next door, which is the exact same house. It has an extra lot and a 4-car garage, and then he has 3 other lots to go with that.
Holy moly. Okay, pulling the trigger on this could really be good. Let's see. I'm 323 Broad Street?
5323.
Oh, 53. That's where I messed up. Sorry about that. I'm like, I'm really missing something here. There it is. 323 Broad Street?
It's a house
I'm missing something here.
Red roof. Townhouse. But it's not connected
There it
to another
is.
house.
323 Broad Street?
It's a house
I'm missing something here.
red roof.
Perfect. Okay, cool. And
Townhouse.
so you've got them down to.
But it's not connected
There it
to another
is.
house.
323 Broad Street?
It's a house
I'm missing something here.
red roof.
Okay. Perfect. Okay, cool. And
Townhouse.
so you've got them down to.
But it's not connected
There it
to
is.
another house.
323 Broad Street? I'm missing something here.
Red roof.
Perfect. Okay, cool. Yeah, what?
Townhouse.
So you've got them down to.
But it's not connected
There it
to
is.
another house.
323 Broad Street? I'm missing something here.
Red roof.
Perfect. Okay, cool. Yeah, what? So you've got them down to.
It's not connected.
It needs repair wise.
I'm guessing between 80 and 100,000.
Oh, wow.
Rehab. Well, he
Okay.
had a pipe break in the upstairs bathroom, which flooded the dining room downstairs, so he had the water turned off.
Oh, okay.
But I have tons of pictures on it. I walked the house, and of course, you couldn't smell any mold or anything, and you couldn't. All you see was the damaged ceiling right where the water leaked. Like I said, you got some pictures there. That's the dining room. So
Okay. Let's see.
my problem is I'm not able to get the gap funding because of my credit, for one. And I don't have backup funds because I can't get the equity out of my house.
Gotcha. Okay.
But this is like $1 million deal, the whole package. You know, so we start one house and then you buy the house next door, he'll sell it to you, and then the 3 lots and the 4-car garage and all go with it. So
Yeah, that's a ton. Okay, let's look and see. We'll take baby steps here. So do you want to buy and own this, or do you want to and how many bedrooms and baths with it?
it's 3 bedrooms and two baths, 2.5 baths. I'm trying to remember. I haven't looked at it in a week or two. I've been doing other houses.
Oh, okay.
But,
And you got it under contract though, huh?
Yeah, one's it's a full bath and a half bath. I think it's just a 4.5, so it's 1.5 bath.
Okay,
Well,
3
no,
bedrooms, 2. I've got-
my bad. 2.5 baths, 2 full baths and 1.5 bath, because the other full bath is in the basement.
Okay. And so what I'm seeing real quickly is it's about 300,000 after repair value.
I talked to the realtor. I've been talking to the realtor. There's no inspection date. There's no EMD. But he gave me a closing date of February 20th, and he's been working with me close on this because he'd like to see me get the deal since it's the first flip.
It's his
No.
first flip? Or
No,
yours?
it's mine. Mine.
Okay. Okay,
I
and
do have 23 years construction experience, so
Sweet.
I kind of know.
That was my next question. Okay, and so as far as pictures, You're thinking it's that much in rehab, huh?
Yeah, if you redo the kitchen and redo the bath, because it's outdated,
Sure.
um,
But
but it's a pretty nice house. If I just fixed it up and did it just where it was, it wouldn't cost that much of rehab value. But the realtor told me also, as you look around, it's going up in value because of the location. It's close to the college, it's close to the hospital. So, it would work great. And the owner himself is a professor at the college, was a
okay.
professor at the college. So,
Okay. All right. I mean, it sounds like you've done a great job. You're on it. It's for you, so that's the beauty. I'm just trying to see. It looks like and we know for sure he owns it outright. Yeah.
yes, sir.
Okay. You've
He
done
owns
great.
it all outright. He owns every piece that I'm talking about, so. But he wants to make sure that I get through this deal correctly in order to get the rest of it.
Okay. That's half the battle. That's really cool. And this is Dr. Grady
Yes. He's a professor at the high school. Or not the high school, at the college.
at the college. Okay. I was like, yeah, professor in a high school. He's kind of got a thing going. Okay, so yeah, what are your I mean, do you have any concerns? I don't see any concerns.
Well, my only concern is I'm really having a lot of trouble getting gas.
Getting the loan.
Yeah, I can get the HML, but they want to see what they call that, reliables or whatever, that I have, 30,000 in the bank in order to cover, like closing and closing costs and stuff like that.
Okay.
But I've been trying to get a gap, and I can't get a gap for this property, and I hate to lose it, to be honest.
No, absolutely. It seems like a really good deal.
I'm willing to JV or anything with anybody on it, just get the whole bundle deal because it's such a good deal. I hate to let it go.
Yeah, no, I agree. I mean, when he doesn't want you to wholesale it because he wants you to have it, he's built the relationship with you. Okay.
Well,
When
in
did
Pennsylvania, in order to wholesale, you're supposed to have a real estate license, from what I understand.
Gotcha. That's good. That could be true. Or you just have to tell people.
Yeah, you have to sign a form
Disclosure.
disclosure form before you buy it.
Yeah. Okay. I like what you got. I think you're in a good spot. I think now do you want to keep it for yourself after the fact and rent it out, or what are you thinking?
No, sir. I'd rather just resell it and get rid of it. ARV, we figured, is 455 to 475, maybe more.
How are you coming up with that?
With comps back a year, I went through it with Sam on Discord, and she said, "Yeah, if you can go this comps." And I've also been looking at things that are for sale that might come up as comps before the rehab's finished. So.
Yeah, I think your comps are closer. I mean, I'm just looking at my quick comp binder here. It's looking more like the low 300s. I don't see anything that is 400 there. Let's see. Let me check.
Because it is 3 stories, and there's a lot of possibilities. You could go was a Airbnb. You could rent it out. It's got a bedroom. You could use a bedroom on the 3rd floor. It's got 2 bedrooms on the 2nd with a half a bath. But the half a bath is a 1 bedroom, so you don't kind of want people walking through your bedroom that could use a bathroom or to go upstairs. So there's an option of taking that closet out and just making like a den right there. And the basement, of course, has got like a 6.5-foot ceiling, but there's a full bath down there. But there's room down there, so.
Okay. Well, you got dreams. I love it. Hey, Sean, is your guys your hard money guys work out of are they only Wisconsin? Oh, he's on the phone. We'll talk to him in a second.
Like I said, I'm willing to partner with anybody or anything.
Sure.
I just hate the deal to go away from me because it's such a good deal.
It is, but I think whoever gave you your comps is a little bit off. So just looking at this pic, do you see my screen?
Yes, sir.
I don't see anything in the 400s anywhere in that neighborhood. So, but I do see is a 245, a 300, a 335. So yours is going to be the prettiest on the block, and you've got that extra lot next door, right?
Yeah, Sam did say she found some on Broad Street that was farther down the street, so I don't know how she did that.
Yeah, I even estimates are all pretty low. Yeah, I would figure.
Like you said, I could be off on the rehab price, so.
Yeah. But I mean, the beauty is you got it about 30 grand below even what this says, and this offers low. So you're good to go. Your only issue is just funding, right?
Yes, sir.
And how much do you need?
Well, I got an HML that'll give me 100 on 100, and then he was, like I said, he just wanted to make sure I had the liquidities, for closing costs and all that before he went ahead and released the deal.
Okay, and you don't have anything liquid right now?
No, sir.
Okay.
So if there's somebody that wants to JV or partner up that has that, I am willing to work something out, split it or just it. I don't have a license to wholesale, so I can't wholesale it.
Right. Okay. Well, now we know our issue. I think you've got a good deal. And Pennsylvania is a no wholesale state. Let's see. Do you know any realtors up there?
Well, the realtor that's selling it, I've been working with him, Jason, and he's been helping me out a lot.
Well, he might be able to help you with the wholesale part of it.
I'll have to ask him. I never asked him, to be honest. And I pitched to him the other day, I did make an offer to him that I could make sure the repairs got done, and that way he could sell the house for more than he's asking.
Yeah.
Or he's going to get, so.
Now, have you talked to the owner and said, hey, right now I'm not liquid. Can I come in and do the repairs and partner with him?
No, I haven't talked to the owner personally. He's always going through the realtor that's selling it.
Yeah, you know what? I would throw that out as a possibility and say, you'll put in whatever you've got for the loan that you've got, right? And then come in and just say, we'll put that into escrow or into an account that he's got access to. And while you work, because how long do you think this is going to take?
I can't see more than, the way I work construction, I can't see more than 6 months at all.
6 months? Oh, yeah, that's a lot.
Well, you need to redo the floors because of the flood, and all that carpet's got to come out, and then the bathroom needs repaired, and the ceiling needs repaired. Updated a little bit to make it better than it was. But he was asking 50, so.
Well, I would talk to him and just be straight up with him and just say, hey, I can come in. I've got a construction company. I'll do all the repairs and then once I've got it all repaired, I can start paying you back. Oh yeah, it's got some major Major
Yeah, that's where the bathroom is. The half bath is upstairs. It flooded.
leak. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the downstairs bath. But
I think that's your, without having anybody, because it's hard to partner with somebody that you don't know, first of all. So, I mean, the first people I'd go after is friends and family and talk to them and say, hey, you want to get in on this deal? I can guarantee you,
I've tried that.
nobody's into it.
No, nobody I know is in the real estate like I am. So
Mhm.
they think it's too risky. You know what I mean? They've heard too many horror stories. So
And this lot is included, correct?
yes, sir.
Okay.
And the same with the house next door. It's the exact same house, and it has an extra lot, and it has a 4-car garage, and then he has 3 extra lots to go with
Yeah,
that
that's
one.
what you said. That's awesome. Okay. Boy, you got me. You got me here. We got to figure out money for you. Let me run through all my resources and see who I have in Pennsylvania that does hard money loans. Because they're going to be.
It's the gap loan too. It's not just the hard money, you know.
How long do you want it? How long do you need it for?
I really don't know. Like
Well,
I
we gotta find that out. That's important because the lender's going to want to know when they're going to get paid back.
Like I said, I think it'll be 6 months on the rehab on it. So I'm looking at 6 months at the least.
So probably a year for the gap.
Yeah, probably give it time to sell.
Yep.
But they want to make sure I have them liquidities, the HML lender. Because I found Lane offered me 100 on 100 on the HML.
Who did?
Lane, this guy with the HML lender that I know, and he's like, I just need to make sure you have at least 30,000 in liquidities to cover closing costs and stuff like that.
Okay. How far away from that 30 are you?
30.
Oh, okay. Okay, fair enough. No, but it's just hard to invest with somebody that doesn't have any skin in the game. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know. And the thing is, I own my home outright, and I can't get the
A HELOC?
I can't get the yeah, I even tried the HELOC. I can't get the equity out of my home because my credit score is so low from banging people trying to get this money.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, yeah, I think you're in a tough spot. Once Sean's off the phone, he's got a hard money lender that he was talking about that's just come into the business 6 months ago, and so they might have some private money that is interesting to them, but they would probably have title on the house and everything to make it work.
That's fine.
And
That's fine. Anything to make it work.
Why is it? Well, no, you don't want to do that because you don't want to get yourself in trouble more. You know what I mean?
Right, right.
Why is it 30,000 for closing costs?
Well, it's not the closing; it's the HML lender.
He wants 30 grand.
He wants to make sure I have 30,000 in my bank account to cover the liquidities, or somebody's bank account, my partner's bank account. So they have the liquidities are there to cover like closing costs and stuff like that. But he'll lend 100 on 100.
Gotcha. Okay. All right.
I just don't have $30,000 in the bank, and from what I told, I can get a gap lender to do this with using their bank account or a partner.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, let me think about it. I'll keep you. I'm going to reach back out to you and see if I can find a lender that's that likes risk, because this is high risk for a lender.
Yeah, I understand that.
But, I mean, I'm working. The first partner I'd go after is the guy that owns the house. I would ask him if he wants to be partners. You'll do all the work. And then you guys can split the profits, and that would give you the money to put into the other properties and do the same thing. So that's I would get with your that's what I would do.
You can see the other house there. It's right to the left of that picture.
Yeah, no, I saw that.
Over here, over to the left, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
It's the exact same house, so. And that one's in a lot better shape, so.
Okay. Let's see what we can do. I'm not feeling very hopeful, but I'll see if I know anybody.
Yeah, if somebody wants to JV and partner up, I'm not,
Do me a favor, write up what you're willing to give away for somebody that's going to help you out. So I can pitch it to somebody.
Sounds great.
All right. Good stuff.
Thank you, Trent.
You bet.
Yep.
Okay, see ya. Hang on just a second. All right, cool. Let's see. Okay, cool. Interesting house. Okay. Well, we'll see. That's got a lot going on. And Pennsylvania is a non-wholesaling area, so that's kind of off the table too. All right. Okay, guys. Let's move towards doing some phone calls and getting some let's find some stuff. So one thing we were playing around with yesterday is doing pre-foreclosures on PropStream, another way to find places. And so I'm going to go in and I'll search for some. The hardest part, though, is doing the getting any kind of
skip tracing.
What's that?
Hardest part, skip tracing.
Yeah, the skip tracing is rough. So what we did, though, is we went off market. We went to our filters. And we said, let's do pre-foreclosures, but we need to find a spot. So let's find a spot. And you know where we're going to go? Because I haven't done this there yet. Let's go to Provo, Utah. That's where my kids are. Well, two of them. And let's see what's in Provo and Orem. Oh, there's 25 of them. Okay, so let's go check those out. So, make sure that's right. $25. That looks like a lot more than 25. Hold on, let's see. So off market, and the filter is pre-foreclosures. There they are. Okay, let's see what we got and see if there's anything interesting. So what makes this easy for me is this would be a house we would potentially live in, or they would live in. So it's a little bit easier to find them and decide if we like them. So let's go there. That's going to be what we're going to check out. We'll see if they're on market at all. Plus, I potentially am going to sell my building because I'm a little bit nervous. I've heard a lot of reports about the precious metals going up so quickly is an indicator of potential trouble down the road. And so I want to see what we can do to get ahead of it. All right, so let's go here, see what their mortgage is. No mortgage, so that doesn't make sense. They'd be in pre-foreclosure. Date of default was March, so this one might already be done. That was almost a year ago. Okay, so we're moving on. Still haven't figured out if this is a way to find pre-foreclosures or not. They definitely have a notice of list pendants. Let's get a proper definition of list pendants. Lispendence is Latin for suit pending. That's all you need to know. So it's a recorded notice to the county real estate records indicating that a lawsuit is pending, which affects the title or interest to a specific property. It's served to Cloud Title, warning potential buyers or lenders that something's going on. Okay, so let's see what the other filters are. On market, tired landlords. That might be another one too. I haven't done stuff in searching for stuff in a while through PropStream. So let's clear the filters. Divorce, high equity. I think there'd be a low equity. Well, there it is, upside down. Let's look at these real quick and see what that actually means. Oh, okay. So their estimated equity is negative 16,000. Let's look at this. And on these, it's a different way of searching because this is something that probably I'll want to keep. And so this is, I'm sure there's an HOA, yes. But they're behind $16,000. So potentially something you can walk in, but it's in an HOA. So we don't want to deal with HOAs at all, ever, because we hate them. Let's check another one. Here we go. This one is 2 Open Mortgages. They are having a rough time. Their estimated balance is 1.5 million. And it doesn't look like this place is worth that. So let's double check. Their mortgage is Wholesale mortgage modification. So this means they had some issues, and they got a modification, which put whatever their issues were on the back end of this loan. Estimated loan balance is 831. Oh, so this is all pretty recent. Yep, really recent. So on the 14th is when they did this. So they got a 6.19% interest rate on 831. They're paying $5,000 a month. So the question is, do you want to take over this loan for $5,000 a month and just be in the same crappy situation they are? Probably not. Nice house, $5,000 a month is pretty reasonable for this. But it's nice. It's 1327 north. And the last thing is, they have an HOA. So we're moving on. Not dealing with an HOA. Yeah, so they're a little bit upside down on that one. Let's see. Here we go. Okay, they've got negative equity here of $11,000, which isn't horrible, but let's see what their mortgage is. So they're behind. They're paying $6,000 a month on $1 million place, which is about normal. But it looks like a fourplex. Okay, so this makes a little bit more sense. It looks like it's a pretty nice fourplex. No big issues, $1 million. So let's double check and see what the rents are in that area. So that's another problem with Provo is the rents are terrible. And so it's not always something that you want to go after. So let's see what they are. Rentcast, let's see what it says. But I'm hoping this will just tell me the one of them. 1245 each, probably about right. 48, is that what we're saying? 4,800? Yeah, not very great. Okay. Don't love that one either. Hopefully you guys are seeing why I don't love certain ones. 876, they're negative 139,000. Estimated equity is -3, negative. Some of these are rough. Estimated loan balance of 677. These are really, really bad. Okay, well, that's not the way to go, I'm thinking. That is too much upside down. Okay, maybe I don't love that way of searching for things. Maybe that doesn't make sense. Hey, Sean, are you off the phone? Sean? Nope, you're not off the phone. You are off the phone? He's on the phone. Okay, let's go on market and Provo real quick and just see if there's any gems by any chance. For sale, we want 5. Home type. This houses. That's just ugly. This got potential for a pad split, though. Let's see how bad it is. Oof. That is a tough one. Yeah, that is dated. Okay, we're going to go away from Provo. Let's go find some things we can actually call on, because that's way more fun. Okay, here we're going to do something real quick. This is my I've got a property up in Michigan that I've got. The guy that lives there is just basically paying the mortgage. I helped him out, and he's trying to see if potentially the PMI can come off of his house. And so what PMI is principal mortgage interest. And so it is something that is created for the banks that you pay for. It's an interest to make sure that you are covering your standby. I gotta figure out which one it is. Your mortgage. And so let's go in here real quick. I forget what my login is. Stand by just 1 second. Oh my goodness, what is it? Yeah, we're gonna do it later. I've got to do all sorts of stuff to find it. But when you buy your own house, if you put 20% down, you're not going to pay PMI. But if you're a first-time home buyer and you get a 5% loan, you're going to be paying something called principal mortgage interest or insurance. And so what that is protecting the bank from you defaulting. And so it's stays in place until you're a 20% owner of the house. And so he's asking me if we can drop the PMI and lower his monthly. And so maybe we can. We shall see, because that would be great. And I think I got an email from them.
How long has he lived there, Trent?
For probably 5 years. I think he's there. I think we got an email from the bank that said that we can.
I think normally it takes about 5 years.
Yeah, that's about right for 20%. Hey, did you get your everything, all 4 of them, all your
Not
properties?
yet. I'm still waiting for the realtor to Kate asked me a lot of questions. She wanted to know about the property that I have to give her first. So, I text him. He texted me back. He told me we're gonna talk on the phone this afternoon sometime.
Oh, wow. Okay. That's perfect.
So we'll talk. He says it's easier to talk about it than just to keep texting, which I thought. I hate texting all the time.
I know, it drives me nuts too.
I mean, but especially when you have to text a lot of information like this. have to keep going back like your fingers are fat, and you have to keep going back and change your FIRFOR. Oh, so irritating.
Wait, you said my fingers are fat? What was that all
Well,
about?
you always say your fingers are fat. I said, like you, my fingers are fat.
That is not very polite. They're
not polite, but
they're like the size of Snickers bars. That's all. It's not. It's not that bad. Slightly. All right, let's go searching. We've got Kansas City all wrapped up with Sean. He's going after Kansas City. Let's go back to what was the other one that we liked? Memphis. Let's see. And somebody said they like Phoenix too. I know Marco would do Phoenix, but I never found Phoenix to be that easy to navigate as far as rents. So who knows? Who knows? Let's go to page 2. I'm going to go down a little bit on Memphis because I went through a bunch yesterday. Okay, here we go. Okay. 1,500 days listed, days listed. This one's probably better. Let's go with this. This has been on a little bit longer. Kind of your typical sloppy house. We've got major root issues here. And that's from that tree. So that's going underneath this.
Thank you.
I don't like that one.
There you go. Oh,
What's up, Michael? Michael, you talking to me or did you just pop off mute? I'll take that. There you go. I'm not doing this one. I don't like the fact that tree's coming underneath there. That's a foundation nightmare. So let's go back. We'll go one more page. Let's go to page 3 in Memphis. That's kind of an interesting looking place. Why 245? Ooh, but 3% equity and a 3% loan. Okay, that's kind of put right out there. Interesting front. It's ugly. Beautiful renovated. Nope, not beautiful. That is not beautiful. Let's see. Okay, let's go into this one. We'll give them a call. Copy it. All right, let's give them a call. Their phone number's not there. Let's go into homes.com and nobody's number is ever in homes.com. Why? Okay, let's see. Sorry. We're gonna try Zillow. Hard to find phone numbers these days. This is making it a little bit tougher. There we go. 8,900. That's going to be the office. I always try to skip calling the office. So let's see if we can find his straight up. Boy, he looks like a realtor. Not judging. Okay, let's see what happens. Okay. So this one, yeah.
Call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. 901.
Okay, I shared my info with him. Let's see if we can. Oh, shoot. What's his number? Okay, try him again.
Hello.
Hey, I'm calling about 710 Philadelphia.
Hello.
Well, good. That's then we're going to be doing some business. What is the story there? Are they? It looks like was it a fix and flip or?
No, it's just a long-term rental that the current owner's ready to sell it.
Okay, and what was it renting for?
Do not know.
Okay.
I'll tell you the market rent on that's probably. I don't know if she was using it as an Airbnb or what, but it's probably 1,500 to 2,000 in rent.
Okay.
Airbnb could rent for more.
Okay, and I just saw on public record, and this is kind of why I called. It's not my favorite type of structure, but she's got a really good mortgage and
Financing or subject to.
oh, I wouldn't do subject to. I totally agree. What
Yeah.
would I? Okay, well, can you hear me out or no? What?
Additional loans.
Okay, can you hear me out or no? Okay, later. Good. There we go. No, it is. All right, so we'll just move on from that one. That's the only thing that made that interesting was the loan. Tyler, typical Tyler. That's what we're going to call him. Let's see what else. Yeah, when people say they don't want to do a subject to, I say I wouldn't either. And that's really kind of the deal. But they only have 3% equity, so it's that was an interesting one. But no, we're moving on. 13 days on market, 25 days on market. Let's see there we go. That screams issue. That screams teeny tiny house in a lawn. Let's see what this one is. This is a 3-1 with a lot of lawn. Let's call her. See what's up.
Press 1 to be connected with the agent.
Oh, boo.
Thank you. This call may be recorded.
Okay, and here we got some good rents. So, I mean, even in 1,000, I think we could do something. Let's do a cash at 1,000. Let's see if it even cash flows. Oops. Yeah, cash flows at 351. They're asking 69. It's a 3-1. Month term.
Call is being transcribed by email.
I don't know what that means. Okay. Good to know. Okay, we're gonna try to get a hold of them directly. Copy their name and see if what comes up. Real estate agent, perfect. And what is your phone number, sir? Zillow is gatekeeping people's phone numbers here. There it is. Is that the one I called? We shall see. Oops. All right, let's try him. Tyler. What a guy.
Good morning, everybody.
How's it going, buddy?
Oh, it's going.
Hey there, how are you? I'm calling about a property you've got, 4472 Rachel.
Yeah.
What can you tell me about the property? It looks like it's been on for a while, but there's got to be a reason it hasn't sold because it seems like a good spot for a rental, and that's what I'm looking for.
I don't know. I think it's cash flowing. Yeah, so it's a rental.
Yeah, no, I saw. What's the reason for them selling if it's cash flowing?
He just has other ventures he want to pursue if it sells. Yeah, he doesn't really care if it sells or not.
Oh, he's just kind of kicking tires. Okay. All right. Well, thank you. I appreciate you taking the call.
Yeah.
Later. Yeah, lackadaisical realtors are my least favorite, but when they just say they're like whatever, you're gonna have problems down the road. So I don't even deal with it. There's no reason. Let's see. I'm gonna close some of these. We've got too many things open and it's slowing me down. I'm gonna close them all down. So yeah, just not worth it. I'm gonna just put it in PropStream and just see what if they do have a mortgage on it, it might be interesting. It's funny, it's one of those things where you've got to have the right attitude going into these. And so if I'm feeling negative and I hear anything negative, I just kind of shut down. So I've got to change my attitude right here, right now, because I got 2 for 2 people being kind of off, kind of a little bit rude. Yeah, they don't have a mortgage. It is paid off. They're asking 69. Oh, it's 279 days on market. Huh. There's got to be something more going on here that we're not seeing. I don't know if we can even sell it. If they're having that hard of a time. I'll just text them later on and see if that's something I'm interested in. Okay. We're moving on back to Memphis, page 3, I think we're on. Okay, I got to get better attitude. Let's try to get me a better attitude. Sorry about that. That one called. They've got 26%, but 7,000. Nope. That's 7,600. Am I doing it by sort by price? Low to high. I don't think I did that. Okay, now we're back in the 79. 42% equity. These are good. A little bit lower equity. Let's see what they've got here. 35 days listed. Let's check it out. 68,000. They barely have any equity. They've got a terrible interest rate. I don't want to. It kind of doesn't matter at 79,000 if we can just take it over. We don't have to put anything into it. It's in Memphis. We've had a lot of really good response with mortgage takeovers. Everybody else calls them sub twos. I don't call it a sub two because we're not doing it sub two. We're doing it. We're putting it's a trust acquisition. It's not a. It's not a sub two. Gosh, I'm just not excited about this one. It just isn't going to show that great unless we can get it for 40. What can I blame that on? Why do I want to come down? Great cash flowing property, new. It is tenant occupied. So there's somebody there, you get 1,000 a month, you're paying 79,000. So it is, it's a cash flow. Let's see how much. 312. Yeah, we're good. Okay, let's call it. Let me keep this. And we're going to try to find her. Let's see if we can get her phone number. That's not their phone number ever. Marissa Miller, the Stamps. I think we've talked to these guys at the Stamps before. I think it might be down at the bottom. Oh my goodness, so hard to find their phone numbers. Am I being wacky about the phone number here? Because this one is not it. Even though it looks like it, he goes to a lead generation. Okay, we're gonna just get her, Marissa Miller. And let's just search her out. Hang on. That's one Melissa Miller. This is the other one. Let's see if this is Fresno. Wrong Melissa Miller. Memphis. Okay. There we go. That's our girl. Let's give her a call. Okay, I'm gonna be in a better mood this time. Let's get this one under contract.
Hello.
Hey, how are you? I'm calling about your Silver Street 1435. What can you tell me about that place? Is that a converted mobile home or no? Okay, yeah, I couldn't tell. I mean, it definitely has a foundation, but I was like, that looks kind of mobile homey.
Let me pull up my notes real quick and I can tell you a little more.
Okay, cool. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm. So we're in that area. Well, it's currently rented.
How long's the lease?
Huh?
Do you know how long the lease is for that?
Let's say, hold on, sorry. I want to say, I'm sorry, I have two properties with this same client. I'm trying not to get them mixed up.
Oh, are they selling two?
Yes, they have two that they're selling. One is vacant, but one is not vacant.
Okay, so I got this one. Looks like the non-vacant one.
Yes.
All right.
Silver Street is rented. Marjorie is vacant.
All right. And now, how motivated are they on Silver Street to? Are they pretty tough on that price?
But they don't want to just give it away.
Sure. No. Yeah. And I'm looking at what potential upgrades it needs, and I'm just trying to figure out if I can get it for a reasonable price, then it would be easy to get it upgraded as well. But it is rented, so no, I'm independent. I just do my own stuff. But
do me a favor. I'm sorry. Can you send me a text with your email and I will email you everything about both properties?
Okay.
I'm curious about the other one.
Okay. Yeah, absolutely. I'll text you my email, and then yeah, just more than anything, I'm looking for motivation just to see if this is something that they've got a timeline or they're just kicking tires. Because
but I do think that they're kind of ready to get rid of it.
Okay, good.
When they bought it, I don't know if they kind of got screwed over a little bit by their previous agent.
Oh, shoot. Okay.
Yeah, so they want to get rid of it, but obviously, like anyone else, they don't want to just give it away either. So,
Okay.
I mean, say honestly, it's just I'll send you all the information about them and just make an offer. I mean, a verbal offer, you know, and I'll just take to them and see what they say.
Perfect. I love the way you're working. Okay. Yeah. Cause I might want both. So that might make it easier for them to do it all.
Can do, you know, I'm sure they may do some type of like packagey kind of, you know.
Yeah. Have they been turning down lowball offers?
Yes. If they've been too low, yes. But I mean, I feel like with those type of properties anyway, you're kind of mostly gonna attract a certain, you know, crowd just because the price point, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
And I know investors, they obviously, like anybody else, want to get something for nothing, and you know, so they can make a profit. It's understandable.
Absolutely.
It's investors. I work with investors a lot, so
Oh, good.
and I get it because you know who doesn't want as much bang for their buck, you know?
Sure. And I always want to make sure you guys get what you deserve because you're part of this too. So I never want to go so low that it doesn't make any sense for anybody. Okay.
Just have those people that are out there. I've had people, not even just with this particular listing, but I've had people come to me with other listings that's way low ball. It's almost an insult to even take to my client, but
yeah, no, and I don't want to waste. Yeah, I don't want to waste your time for sure.
say just, you know, when I send you all the details over,
Okay.
just throw some numbers out there and I'll take it to them. I mean, you got a 50-50 chance. They're going to say yes or no, you know?
I love your attitude. Thank you, Marissa. I appreciate it.
All right. And then text me your name as well.
I will. I'll send you all my stuff.
All right. Thank you so much.
Okay, take care.
You too. Bye-bye.
Okay, Faith is restored in humanity. She was great. Where did I leave her number? Okay, so she was dealing with a kid and she still was super nice. Okay, so things that I heard from her are that they are sick of it. They got screwed by somebody at one other time. So hang on, I'm gonna put everything into a text real quick. So Marissa, and then that address was Silver Street, and she said there was one other one, so I'll ask her for both. But then I want to look and see where they're at, what they paid for it, because she said that they got kind of screwed. Those are good little. Oops, that's a beef jerky. That is not PropStream. Let's check and see. So, come on, PropStream. There we go. Let's see what they paid for it. Because a lot of times what I like to do is back out kind of what they paid, what they've made. Then you get a good idea what their threshold is. Like, if we take this price, we're not going to get too killed. Honestly, I'll probably be at 58 on this without looking at anything else. They paid 85. So that doesn't help us because they're already taking it back. They're asking 79 or 69. 69? 79. So they're right at what they paid for. That's why they're asking. Wow, so they're looking at the fact that they've had it. Here's what I'm going to assume. They've had it since 2024. They've had it 2 years. They're just sick of being a landlord. Tiny bit of equity. Okay. We're going to 58 on this one, but let's just send everything to her. I'm going to put in the address first. Thanks for taking my call. Thank you so much for taking my call. I will do my best not to be the ugly lowballer, but I would love the address for the other property that they are selling. My email is Trent at trentkamerman.com. That's where you can send any paperwork that you need to. And I'd be happy to hear back from you as soon as possible. Okay, so sending her that, and then I got to keep her. Oh no. Okay, and then I'm gonna send her that, and then I'll keep her. I share my thing with her and save her, add to contacts. And her name was Marissa. Go back to this. And her last name is, her address. Okay, so we'll see. I mean, these might be good little nuggets for guys that buy in that area. If we can get it for the right price. I think 58 is fair. So that's the only underwriting I'm going to do. So we can throw in a price at 58 and sell it for 60. You know, I'm not going to, if the lower we sell it, the better. When we put it on Investor Lift, though, we put it probably, you know, it's going to be probably at 80. I'll have to put it down at 65 and then let them talk me down, and that's fine. So that 58 helps a ton. Okay, so I'm going to go 58, and that way at $1,000 a month, and it's rented, which is nice. It's going to pay $430. But also the renters could be the reason they went out. They get tired of the renters being jerks or something. We got to find that out as well, because a lot of times people like to kick the renters out. Okay. The amount they owe on their mortgage is 68. So they're probably not going to go lower than that. But we can also offer taking over the mortgage. Okay. Don't love it, but it got the ball rolling this morning. Okay. She was super nice, though. All right. Moving on. Anybody have anything that they want to go over? Let me just see if we have anybody that needs to. Nope. Okay. Let's move on to something else. Oh, you know what? What was the other property? Should be in here. Link properties. Silver, and then nope, they didn't put the other one in here. Yeah, so their mortgage is 66. Shoot. So it's gonna be tough to talk them into 58. But if I can get that as mortgage takeover, then we're pretty good, because let's see what they're paying per month. They're paying $436 and the rent's for $1,000. So yeah, as a mortgage takeover, that's not a bad deal. And it gets them out of it. That might be exactly what they want. They asked 79, which 10,000 more. Yeah, I think that's what's going to end up happening. Okay. Let's go back and see what else. And I can blame the fact that, you know, as an investor, I want to have as little, you know, I want to make sure that I can qualify for all these loans, and just say, you know, this way we put it into trust, and I can qualify for a loan pretty easily, because I'm just taking over the loan. I'm not qualifying, which is nice. That kind of went all over the place. Sorry. All right. So a lot of these houses look the same. Let's see what else we got. 100% equity. These are all 100% equity. 79. It's a 3-1. Let's go 3-2s. Or, oh, there we go. 4-2.5 is good. 1,700. There we go. Now we're talking. Okay, the reason that's better, we get a higher possible rent, same price. So as that one was going for 1,000 a month, this one potentially has 1,700 a month. Let's go 1,600 just to be cautious. But 1,600 a month on a $79,000 place is kind of ridiculous. Let's see what it does. 16 cash at their price, it cash flows 770. So anything this one's perfect. Anything I get off of that is going to be great. Okay, this number's not been the okay, I'll see. You'll see most important details in the listing. Okay, cool. So she sent me over the listing. I'm going to bypass and just try to get a hold of Ed directly in a different way because that number's not been right lately. That number puts us into this kind of wacky turnstile. Whoa. Okay, Ed. Sometimes we need honest friends, right? Ed, it's time to shave the head or wear a hat. Okay, let's give him a call.
United Real Estate.
Hey, I'm calling about Lockhaven Avenue. Is that your listing? It's a
Moment, yeah.
Uh-oh. Is it going somewhere?
Well, I don't know yet. They're talking about putting it in an auction.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Why is that?
That's gonna help you.
What is it? Just because it hasn't been selling, or what's what?
It's occupied by the previous tenant, and the company that owns it dumped its property management. So of course there's no rent being paid. So
Oh, gotcha.
Made low interest on the property.
Gotcha. Okay, and so it's owned by a big corporation.
It's owned by a bank. Yes, they're a lender.
Oh, the lender already owns it. Okay, and so
Right.
is there wiggle room on the price? Because it's something I'm interested in, but what kind of problems am I going to be dealing with?
Well, I mean, the lady that's in there is Section 8 approved. I mean, if you have someone that can manage that, well, you know, she can get reinstated. I mean, the house is in average condition. It needs some work. The last time I was in it, but it's been about 6 months since I've been inside.
Okay, and is she aggressive, or is she just kind of doing her thing?
She's a mother with 6 kids.
So not aggressive, but irresponsible. Wow, 6 kids.
Well, she just don't have no way. There's nobody for her to pay the rent to, because you know, let's say she's Section 8 and we don't manage it. So.
Oh, okay. So it just needs a management. Okay.
Yeah.
Then, and what kind of wiggle room is there on the price?
You just have to make an offer.
Okay. Have you been getting lowball offers, I assume? Because I don't want to be one of those guys.
Well, I've gotten a few ridiculously low offers, but you know.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, if you got something, do you have an agent you work with here?
I don't. I'm an investor out of California, and so I like to. I really am always just kind of looking for the places that have a problem. I had the exact same problem in San Antonio, Texas, and really it was one of those situations where I just talked to the tenant, and we kind of worked everything out, and so I'd love to get in there and kind of help out if I can, but there's nobody that really cares about the price. I mean, it's bank owned, but I understand the structure that they deal with. But after 87 days, I would assume they drop the price.
Well, like I say, they're considering putting it into auction.com. I don't know whether they're still in the process of that or not. But
Okay.
you gotta, I mean, how are you gonna do inspections on it, or to determine what kind of price you're gonna give on it.
Right. I mean, I'm probably in the 50s. I mean, that's where I think it's fair, just because of the issues that we've got to figure out.
Sure.
But is the tenant willing to stay and sign a lease with Section 8 and everything?
As far as I know, yeah. I haven't talked to her since Christmas, but as far as I know,
Okay.
I think Section 8 on that was like $1,400 a month.
Okay. So that, yeah, I was figuring 16, so I got to figure 14. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I guess it's something, maybe if I could talk to her and just get an idea of what kind of tenant I'm going to have, that would be great. But I mean, do you feel like she's a solid tenant otherwise?
She's been there a good while. What happened? The guy that had it before went bankrupt, and the bank took it back and didn't really want to evict her with the kids.
Yeah.
Just trying to find somebody that would assume it and and just reinstate her with Section 8.
Okay. I can definitely do that.
I can. I'll have to. Her phone number changed. Let me look up. I think it's this your number at 949.
Yeah, exactly. I'll send you a text right after this. But am I in the ballpark in the 50s, kind of low 50s?
I can't say. I don't know what they'll take, but I mean, we can definitely approach it.
Yeah, throw that out and let's just see. I usually don't give a price right off the bat because I don't want to. Yeah, I want to make sure I'm doing my due diligence. But I think we're good if it's like 51, 52.
Okay.
If you
let the asset manager know and see what kind of feedback I get on it.
Well, and let him know I'm totally willing to, get everything, back up to snuff and do it simply instead of it being kind of a pain.
Right.
Yeah. Do you have any others like this? Do you represent the bank?
From time to time, yeah.
Okay.
That's a big house. It's been added on to. It's a large house for the area there.
Yeah, 4-2. I mean, but with 6 kids, you got to have that for sure.
Yeah.
And so,
well, you got a set of triplets.
Oh my gosh! Surprise!
I don't think the plane.
Oh shoot! Was it the second? Like, was it in the middle where it's like, oh, and now you've got 4?
I think the triplets are the youngest. I'm pretty sure.
That's the one. You think, oh, okay, we'll do one more. Maybe that'll be good. That's so funny. Okay, yeah, let me know. I mean, I'd love to work with you and try to help out this situation. And I think I can. So yeah, you let the asset guy know. No worries either way. I'll send you my my information. My name's Trent and my last name's Kamerman.
Trent. Okay.
Yeah, let's see what we can do. I'd love to kind of help out on this one.
Yeah. Let me talk to him, see what we can get worked out, and then I'll get, and if we can get any kind of a nibble on it, then I can get you her number in the process too, where you can talk to her.
Yeah, I'd just like to talk to her and just make sure.
She's a young girl. I mean, she's not, she's probably maybe 30.
Oh, okay.
Even there.
Oh, good. Yeah. And is her dad there too, or she's running this by herself?
I haven't seen a man there.
Okay, gotcha.
I think there's one around. That's all I'm going to say.
Okay. One that comes by. Okay. Yeah. Oh, bless her heart. Okay, cool. Hey, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Yes, sir. I'll get back with you. Probably Monday before I hear back from her.
Okay, no problem. That's fine.
I'll put it out there.
All right. Okay. You're awesome, Ed. Thanks.
Thank you.
See ya. Bye-bye. Okay, so that's a good one. That's a good one. That's what we're talking about when we talk about an issue. Triplets after you have 3 kids. No, 2 kids. And you're like, oh, well, let's have 3. Nope. You're going to have 6. No, wait, what would it be? So, no, they had 3. And they said, let's add another one. And then it's 6. Wow. It's funny. I say that's crazy, but my son's girlfriend has the same kind of family where the last ones were triplets. Surprise. Okay, so let's lock this one down. We'll send him a text. Cool. That's kind of a cool one, guys. If we can get it in the 50s, I think it's very sellable. I just have to find the right buyer. Okay, and his number was that. Let's see. Yep, that's him. Nope, that's not him. Ed. Well, I judged Ed because of his crazy vampire hair, but he's a good dude. So I don't want to judge. No longer judging. Okay, so, and this was Lockhaven. The fact that this is a 4-2 is really good too. So let's see what happens with this. And Memphis. I wish I knew people in Memphis. New message. Putting in the address first. So they've got it. And then I'm going to add him to my contacts at the same time. Okay, and his name is Ed. And so a big part of that conversation too was I turned him. I don't know if you guys recognized it, but he was a little bit annoyed, just like I was for the first part of my day here. And I changed it up a little bit, try to make it a little bit more friendly. And I think he liked that. So if we can get this at 50, that's a substantial discount on a good, golly, that is a good deal. Okay.
Adrian, I know someone in Memphis.
Do you really? A buyer? Huh? Well, I'm just wondering, I mean, somebody that wants to invest, and this could be their first investment, this would be an insane investment because it's $1,400 a month and potentially, we're going to sell it in the 60s.
So is it going to be a mortgage takeover?
I don't think so. The bank owns it. And so I think I think it's a cash deal.
Okay. 1490 Lockhaven, I will have to ask.
But I like trying to fix the problem because so often these guys are dealing with just money every day. Okay, my name's Trent Kamerman, and I am. Okay, let me know when. Okay, so Lockhaven, that's correct. Everything's correct there. Okay, we'll send that one off and see what happens. Okay, so that's not a bad one, guys. We can get that at 50. Let's just do the math. So at 79, and we had 1,600, so it's 1,400. It's Section 8. And the deal with Section 8, if you have somebody who's qualified for Section 8 already in there, that's great. So I'm saying 52,000. I made the mistake of saying 51, 52. I hate when people give me two numbers, and I did it to him. Yeah, we're at 766 per month as a the cash on cash is 79. This is a ridiculously good deal if they take it at 52. We would sell it. I would try to sell it at 70 just to see what we can get. So that's at 79, and yeah, it still cash flows at 665. So I would have to really knock home the fact that we've got everything taken care of. I'll get property management in there, and then sell it. So it's kind of something for somebody to just walk into, especially if they live in Memphis. It's 10 times easier for them to have a rental that is being managed and being taken care of, and bada bing. Okay. Good. I'm going to save that. I'll give that to you, Maryland. I put that up in the GC, so you have the offer. Okay, cool. All right, good. All right, guys. So who is everybody working right now? Are they working on getting deals, or are they working at work? Just tell me in the chat if you're at work or if you're. Oh, Michael, you're 2 hours away from Memphis? Michael, you wanna own it? It might be a good way to go. That might be a good first buy. I mean, if you can afford it, that would be an amazing one. And it's not much to afford because you're going to be making $700 a month on it. Well, 665. So I'll say 600 a month. Not bad. I really want to pull triggers on these bank-owned deals so I can start being known by the banks. The most important thing you can do is build your network in these situations. And so building a relationship with the bank is huge. It's funny, I kind of built a relationship yesterday. Pace Morby's got a recruiter that calls me, must be 3 times a month, 4 times a month. Good dude. And yesterday he's like, so what are you up to? What's going on? And I said, oh, well, we got a new group called The Closing Room. And I went through all of it and I let him know. I'm like, we're formulating this group to, plug the hole that Pace kind of leaves when he's done with people. And I said, nothing against him. He's making a ton of money. He's doing it, he's killing it. But so often people are left in the wake and they don't know what to do. And so I wanted to provide a group that allowed, questions and answers and people to talk back, because it's a nerve-wracking thing. People, it's one of those things where people, you don't want to ask questions because you don't want to look stupid. And the key to this whole closing room is if you come in and look stupid, because we don't care. I really want you guys to ask as many questions and pin me up against the wall and say, hey, how do I do this? How do I make a phone call? Because those are the tiny stumbling blocks that keep everybody from moving forward. And so the gurus like Pace and the other guys, they don't focus on that. They focus on 100%. All they focus on is getting you the education that you paid for, because it's expensive. And then they don't really have time for anything else because it's so, it's such an intense education, and there's so much information and so many people that they can't spread themselves that thin. So I'm trying to come in and fix that. Okay, let's see. So let's move on. Memphis, I'm going to move on from Memphis. I want to find, let's see. Let's go into Memphis, but we're going to start chasing a little bit more expensive places, and let's go after some expensive ones. Not expensive, but let's go up into the 100,000s and see what we can find. I'm just going to look at those. and find some maybe ones that it's interesting. Let's go higher than 100,000. Let's go. I just want to find something that's still cash flowing, but oh, we're getting better here. Okay, hold on. Let's keep going. We might be onto something here. Okay, there are a lot of places in the low six figures. Okay, let's see. So if this is rents for this area, that's pretty good. Okay, 4.2s, 4.2s, 4.2s. Yeah, now we're talking. These 4.2s are good. All three of these have potential. This one's a duplex. Let's see. Let's see what happens here. 125, 41 days on market, so it hasn't gone. I'm going to assume that this is at least $1,000 per side. Let's see. Tenant occupied didn't. Okay, good. They're going to tell us what. They'll tell us what we can get for rents. So cash deal at the 125. I'm going to say these are the rents per side. So let's go 2,000. If that's the case, I know it's killing it. Yep, 786. All right, let's give this one a call. This one is okay. Now we got to find the right realtor. Henry Booth. Wasn't he the one that shot Lincoln or Kennedy or somebody? Let's just make sure that's his number. This has been weird. Oh, it was Henry Booth. Oh no, he was a merchantman. Memphis. Let's see. Oh, okay. The current rent for that first one with Marissa is 1,000. Oh, she's just spitting out everything we already talked about. Okay. Henry Booth, Memphis. I think that's our guy. Let's see. Omni Realty. I think that's what I saw. There he is. Uh-oh, we got two Henry Booths. I'm going to take the younger one. I'll take the younger one. Okay, let's see. So Henry Booth, that was this one. I'm going to add his number up here. And it was for this. Okay. Well, let's call him and see what we can do. Let me add him first. Let's see. Add to contacts. Okay. We're going to do something else. I'm going to text him first. Yeah, it kind of helps me. So Henry Booth, let's do it. So now my name's in his. Hello? Hello? That was weird. Hey, Jovel, want to mute? Henry? Hello?
Hello?
Hi, Kate.
Hello.
It's weird. It's not going through.
Really?
I hear just like, that's so weird. Try it one more time. You guys hearing this? Huh. Weird.
There we go. Yeah.
I don't know what it is.
The mailbox is full and cannot accept any messages.
Oh, that's his.
Goodbye.
Oh, that's hilarious. That was his answering machine. What's that? He's not talking to me. Is he talking to me? I don't feel like you're talking to me, Michael. Okay. I've got also. Oh, it is. It's his voicemail. Huh. Okay, that one's gonna be a tough one. Maybe we're gonna go to senior. We'll call senior instead. Let's see. If he has the same answering machine. Yeah, there we go. Let's see.
Hello.
Hey there. I'm calling about McWhirter. Oh, good. I didn't know if I said it right. What can you tell me about that? I'm looking up rents, and it says that it's tenant occupied. What are they getting for rents there?
Only one half is occupied, the other half is vacant. So it's oh gosh, don't give me the line. I'm driving here, but low eights, I think, is what the one girl's paying, and she's been in there for a couple years.
Okay, so $800, so 1,600 for the whole place.
15, maybe a little bit more. It needs a little updating and stuff, but not major. But
how bad is the vacant one? Does it need a lot of work?
It's just dated. That's all. Just an absentee owner, unfortunately, that's getting rid of his inventory and stuff. But
oh, does he have more stuff than this?
I just another one. It's on Park Avenue. It's a single family house, and that's it. So
okay. Well, I sent a text to Junior, I think, or I mean, I was on your website. Let's see. Yeah, Junior. His voicemail, just so you know, is just dead air, and then
yeah, that's my dad's phone. He's no longer with us. He passed away back in June. So
oh, I'm sorry.
I appreciate it, but no, this is I'm the third, so it's my listing and everything. So any information you may have or questions, just let me know.
Okay, cool. Yeah, no, yeah, I guess that's where I'm at. Is just the amount of work that needs to be done in that in the vacant one. But at 1,600, I'm just trying to see if does it cash flow at 1,600? Not really. Yeah, how motivated are they to get rid of this?
I don't know.
Okay, fair enough.
individual or you're?
I'm an individual. I just started investing this last year, and so I've bought 5 properties so far, and I'm just trying to add to it so my kids have something when I'm dead.
Sure. That's all we work for is the kids.
I feel like it. What the heck?
I'm with you. I have 3, so I'm with you.
Oh, why do we make these mistakes?
It's just it's all about the kids.
I know, and then they want to hug you and love you, and it's the worst. Okay.
You pay for weddings.
Oh no, don't even. Yeah, luckily my kids are all ugly and they've got terrible personalities, so they're not going to get married anytime soon. So that's I'm thrilled with that. I was blessed with ugly kids. Yeah. Okay, well, cool. I'm going to just kind of run the numbers and everything, just get an idea. But you don't know how motivated they are to sell, so I don't want to.
It's hard to say, right? It's the way the market works in Memphis. Any and all listings I've ever had in the wintertime, it's kind of peaked interest, around February and March, because everybody knows what kind of money they got and what they want to spend and everything like that. So,
okay.
I mean, he sold a couple, 1 or 2 on that same street, the 125 range, but I don't know. Just depends.
Yeah. Okay. So is it best I just can I text an offer, or what's best for you?
This is my cell. My name's Henry Booth. What's your name, sir?
My name's Trent Kamerman.
Trent, just any information or any questions you got, this is my cell, and we're good to go.
Okay.
You said you bought 5 more properties?
Yeah, I've bought 5 all over the country. I've got 3 in Texas, 1 in Michigan, and 1 in Ohio. And so so I'm kind of all over the place. Yeah, I'm one of those absentee owners, but I'm really I try to keep up on everything. So
Sure, yeah. But we've got it under management, so management's in place, so we can work with you on that end.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
You're saying all the right things.
Yeah, most definitely. And it's a good little market up there. I think it's just I can send you some pictures and kind of let you see what you think and then go from there.
Awesome. I'll text you right now, and you send me what you got, and we'll talk more on Monday.
Sounds good.
Okay. Thanks so much. All right. See ya. And I'll stop texting your dead dad, because I guess I had the wrong number. That was weird though. Okay, cool. So maybe maybe that weird message was from heaven. That's kind of cool. What's going on, Sean? Okay, let's see. Change the number here. Should be good. So this is one that I would probably come in the 90s, like the high 90s, and just see what's up. Again, developing these relationships and saying something that can help me remember, because I'll put that into here, that he's got 3 kids and his dad died. Just helps me remember. Okay. And I'll send him an offer Monday once we get more pictures. Okay, let's send him a quick text. All right, there we go. I'll send him my name. Hey, it was great talking to you. Thank you so much for taking my call. Any pictures, any more information, and if I can talk to the property manager, that'd be amazing as well. I will do my best not to lowball an offer, but I will send you over an offer that is respectful of the fact that there is some work that needs to be done. Okay, so sent. So we got 2, 3 now. Ed, Marissa, and Henry. Okay, and Ed's is, I gotta put notes in the Ed's real quick. Ed's is the girl that's got 6 kids, right? Ed, tenant, and 6 kids. Okay, single mom in the 30s, got it. Okay. All righty, staying organized. Because at my age, once you get off the phone with these guys, I forget everything. Poor Marilyn has to remember everything for me. And she always does. Okay, cool. All right, cool. That's good.
Yes, Trent.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, we get rice Sorik on TikTok.
Do we have which one?
And he can't get the access. He
He can't get it. He doesn't have an accent? What?
He can't get inside. He was charging 50. However,
Did he send his email to you?
looking right now, he mentioned that he DM. Let me check.
Okay, you can work on that one.
Yeah.
You've got exactly the same information I have, so
Yes. Okay.
I will let you work it out. Sometimes, what we've been finding is people are adding letters to their emails, or, they're not sending us the correct email. So double check that when you do it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Copy.
Thank you. I'm going to check this real quick. Hang on. I've got the owner of this house wants some help, and I want to make sure I get him situated real quick. Give me 2 seconds, guys. I'm just trying to, because if we can get his PMI taken off, that'll save him a ton of money. Let's see. I'm gonna try a different. No, okay, I've got to say. Sorry about this, guys. Oh, no, that's not it either. Dang it. I hate when you can't find, okay, forgot password. Okay, I'm gonna have to do that later. It's not working at all. And let me ask him just one more second. All right. Okay, what are we chasing now? Let's see. Again, anybody has any questions, just let me know. And I'm going to stay hyper focused on getting my stuff done too at the same time. Okay. Well, here, Marilyn, since we're at that point, let's see what happened with yours. Who is it that Was it? No, John, we just got in. Who was yours, Marilyn?
He said that he can't type the email even on the DMs because of he may violate TikTok TOS. So he break it down ridiculous ways. So I'm still working on it.
Okay, you got it. Thank you.
Yeah.
Broke it down in ridiculous ways. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Thank you, buddy. I appreciate it. Okay, so back to Memphis. These were, let's go to this one. Yeah. Okay, that's one we just called on. That one can go away. Go away. No, I can go away. Okay, so we're to 150. It's a 3-1. Let's see what other fours we have. 4-2. Oh, there's another duplex at 229. That's not going to cash flow, but it's nicer looking. Let's see. Okay, shiny floors, not that much better. So here's a really interesting thing to look at. I mean, this is another duplex. It's 229. It's turnkey, but it's we got to see what the rents are. If that's 1,900 a side, then we're good. But I don't think it is. Let's see what it comes out to be. So let's go to Rentcast. Because if it is, then we're all over that. That's a nice place. Let's see what the rents are. $1,840. Okay, we got to make a call on this one. I just need to see what the rents are per side. Because if it's $1,840 a side, you've got nice equity that could be taken over and low maintenance turnkey property, fully occupied. Total rent is 1,000. Yeah, 1,000 per side. So that's no bueno. No bueno. Okay. So we'll bag that one. I shut things here. Okay. All right, let's see what else we got. Unions. Oh, unit 502. That's an apartment. Okay, now we're no longer going by price. Let's do that. Something changed. Oh boy. We're gonna have to go. Nope. I think we're on page 7 last time, so it's gonna take a minute to get there. Okay. Let's look for here. I'm going to cheat. I'm going to go to Atlas mode and we're just going to go Memphis price low to high, and we're going to go advanced filters. We want to go 4-bedroom and at least 2-bath. Let's just go after that. Make it simpler. There we go. 29,000. It's a 4-3. So it needs probably a full rehab, but let's see. Yeah, full rehab. It looks like it needs everything. So this home's located. It's currently priced at $29, approximately $14 square feet. The property is built in. I don't know how much lower you can get this one that makes it sellable. I'm not going to deal with this. I don't want to deal with a full rehab. Not that I'm doing the work, but I don't want to deal with it. Okay, so going back here. Here we go, 4-bedroom brick home. 36, what's going on here? Oh, it's only one unit, so it's only B. We don't want to do that. Close that down. No, that's our guys in Lock Haven. 83. This is a 6-bedroom. Maybe we should buy this one and put the woman with 6 kids in here. Rare triple lot, huge value add, potential price to sell. 6-bedroom, 2-bath property with 21 major capital improvements completed, roof, decking. Sold as is, but it says it has. Okay, what is going on? There's something else going on here. Let's call these guys and just see if we can get more information on this one. Six bedrooms, great. Cordoba, Tennessee, that's probably him. Let's call him. All right, let's see here. On Ketchum Road. Okay, what is his name again? Elliot Carrizo. Okay. Let's give him a call. Okay, so I'm putting all my information in first now, so maybe it makes it easier for them to answer. What is it, Elliot? Cool. I think I'm working smarter now with the new. Nope, you can do it. Call. Call. Okay, so he said he'll call in a sec. Okay, so he'll call me back. That's an easier way to do it too. Okay. We switched up our things. So the fact that iPads, the iOS 26 changed things kind of forces me to do it in a different way. So what I'm doing now is I'm just adding them to my contacts first. So I'm going to have a ton of extra contacts of realtors all over the place, but it's also nice to have for text blasts if we ever have something in their area. Okay. So he'll call back. I'll leave that open. So when he does. All right, we have a 4-2. What did they say this one was? 1,600 for this one. Okay, 4-2. 1,400 square feet. These are all pretty good ones in Memphis. I think this is another duplex. These are tiny duplexes, but they're kind of cool. Let's look at this. So I'm going to assume this is so tiny. So 700-foot square with monthly rentals of 350 and 650. So it's it's 1,000 for the whole thing. Okay, I'm passing on that. The reason being is people that pay that much aren't as interested in keeping it nice. I don't know why. It's just inherently true. They're all month to month. They're paying $9,005. And yeah, I'll pass. I will pass. So let's go back. This one's a 4.285. They've got a mortgage. Let's check this one out. We're getting just one. So tenants occupying it. So a lot of these are, I mean, people, I think the guy that we talked to is like, yeah, people in Tennessee, in Memphis don't like to buy their houses. They like to rent. And I think we're finding that to be true, which is good for us. Okay. Even cooler. They've got a $54,000 balance on their loan, payment of $351 a month, 85. Let's see. So if we were to take this one, 85, I think it's safe to say 1,300 for this. It would be 650 a side, right? Cash flow is 497. This could be delicious as we take it over and we, yeah, these are all 32. Okay, let's go. All right. So we're changing up the way we're doing things. So Ashley, we're going to find her number because I'm not trusting it. What's up, Diane?
Hey, Trent.
Hey.
I just got an offer on Dunman.
Whoa. Okay.
Well, yeah, it's low though.
Oh.
It's the guy that wanted to do a walkthrough.
Yeah.
And he never scheduled one. I kept telling him that, you know.
Okay. What do you want to do?
Anyways, he wants to give us 100 for it.
Yeah, I'm sure he does.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, absolutely. But my question is, what is the lowest to go on then? I'm imagining 120.
It all depends on what you want as an assignment fee. Like that's, I mean, so we're doing an assignment fee, so that'd be a $5,000 assignment fee, right? You got it for 115.
Right.
Yeah. So, yeah, just figure that's how we figure it, and that's why I never tell anybody the assignment fee before we do it because we don't know. We have no idea.
Right. Right.
But yeah, and tell them thanks so much. But there's, you know, we got it for more, so we probably didn't get a good deal. But you know, the best we can do is we have it up at 125.
125. Yeah.
Yeah. Just say thanks for offering, but yeah, we can't go that low. And just say 120. That's fine. Or just say 124. You know, I can drop it $1,000. Just say that. So he knows that way. He knows that you don't have that much wiggle room.
Gotcha.
Plus, he's unreliable, so we don't really care.
Yeah, exactly.
So he's going to make things difficult.
Okay. Yeah.
Where did you find him?
On one of the investor groups that I posted.
What is his name?
His name is Mike Torres, Torres.
Mike Torres. Okay. And do we know where he lives?
I believe he lives in Houston.
Okay. Sadly, there's probably about 8 million Mike Torreses in Houston. What's his phone number?
This he didn't give me one, but this guy looks like, let's see, I'm trying to bring up his profile right now. Let's see. He looks like a bodybuilder with tattoos.
Okay.
That's what his picture is. And let's see.
Yeah, you want me to call him?
I don't have his number.
How are you contacting him?
He has mine through Messenger.
Oh, just through Messenger. Yeah. So we got to be careful with Facebook. I don't know if you've ever bought or sold anything through Facebook, but yeah, people are. There's a lot of scams, so you have to be really smart about it. He's probably not a scammer. He's making an offer.
I don't believe he is a scammer.
Yeah, I would just throw it out to him. Just say, yeah, I I could go down $1,000. That's about it, and just see what he says.
Do you want me to ask him for his phone number?
Absolutely. We gotta vet him out and see who he is.
Yeah, okay. So I'll just go ahead and ask him for his number and then I'll wait a little bit.
Yeah, get his number and then let me run it through Ben Verified and see if I can find out more about him.
Okay, very good. All right, thank you, Trent.
Okay. Sure. Yeah, we just never know, right? Okay, who are we calling?
Also, just to let you guys know, one of the buyers, he visited today, the one that was scheduled today.
Oh, good. He went?
Yeah, and he's gonna discuss it to his team about his offer, and he'll get back to us.
Okay, cool. So he didn't make an offer?
Yeah, not yet.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna grab a drink. Hang on. Oh, been too long. And Marilyn, don't let me forget, I've got realtors coming here today. Right after this. Knock me over the head because I go into like zombie mode afterwards. All right, let's see. So which one did I? Okay, so this one. Okay, this one's on 85. Pardon me. Yeah, this is Ashley. Let's see. Germantown, Tennessee. Maybe that is right. I don't see her number. Why doesn't anybody put their number? I put my number everywhere. Oh, there's her stuff. Do we see a number for Ashley? I don't trust this one. Let's try to get a better one. Okay, let's see. You do all these things, but you don't put your phone number out there. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. Because those are all... Okay, I don't know why that came up. All right, hang on. We're going to find her number real quick. Not going to be here. 3556 changes. Hey, Sean, where are we? Oh, he's on the phone again. He's so busy. I don't want to give you... Here we go. Oakland, Tennessee. Creative real estate. I don't know why that came up. Okay, that's not deal. Seller Christy Cannon. That's not even it either. Ashley, what's her name? Ashley Lovin. That's it. There we go. Oh, that's her cell right there. Boom. Okay, good. Oh, that's it. Okay. Let's give it a go. Add contacts. Okay, now we got her info. Let's check out her house. Shoot, what'd I do? It's this one. 4-bedroom, 2-bath. Right, Ashley Lovin. Boom. Okay. Paste. Create. All right, let's give it a go. So I'm just doing everything backwards, but I think I'm going to get more stuff this way anyhow. So Ashley Lovin. Call. Okay, I haven't done any underwriting on this at all, so we're just going to roll in blind. I just want to find out.
Well,
Hey, how are you? I'm calling about Orchard Avenue,
okay.
489. What are, I mean, it's occupied. And what are they paying for rent there?
I have to look, but I think it's $14.50.
Okay, perfect. And what's
14.
Oh, the price is going down.
Wow, it's 14. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm not anywhere near my notes.
No worries. I'll keep it at 1,400 just so I don't have any. What's the reason for them selling this? Is it something they're moving out of town? I'm just seeing that they don't have a whole lot on their more. I mean, they got it like recently. It looks like.
They got it a few years ago.
Okay, because they only owe like 54 on a $56,000 mortgage, and so that's what I was just trying to see.
Yeah, it's just an investment property.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, and they're just done with it. Is it because the tenants were ornery? Oh, okay. So no, not a bad tenants or anything like that.
The lease is currently set to expire at the end of March. They are in the process of negotiating a renewal.
Oh, okay, so they like her or them or whoever. Okay. And do they want to? So they want to stay in there? Is it the renter's going to come with the sale?
Yes.
Okay. Any kind of work need to be done? Any majors? Roof.
The property, because the tenants have been in the property for years.
Oh, really?
I think they what's the word? I'm sorry. This is what happens when you're snowed in and you don't talk to people for like a week.
That's awesome. I live in California, so I don't have that problem. I'm dealing with.
This problem in Memphis.
I know. What was that? That's so funny. You're hilarious.
So, yeah, apparently, talking to humans outside of my house.
It just doesn't work. I get it.
Yeah, articulation isn't my forte today.
I'll talk slow.
They acquired the tenants too. Like, I think.
Oh, wow. They've been in
that property for quite some time.
Really? Okay. Well, I like hearing that. That's great. And then how I know you don't have your notes, but are they motivated to get rid of this quickly, or is it they're kicking tires?
I think a fair offer is definitely considered.
Okay, cool. That speaks volumes. Okay, let me run my numbers now that I know the rents. I'll send you a text. My name is Trent Kamerman, and I just sent you a text with that, just so you know who I am, and I'll follow up in a few hours once I do my numbers, and hopefully I can give you a fair offer that they love, and you can get out of the snow. and go to Florida. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Thank you. You too.
See ya.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Okay, so guys, killer. This one's great. This is so good. At 85, which is their price, it cash flows at 750, 737. I would come in and offer, 69, just because it sounds like that might be. Let's go 67. Cash flows at 800. This is a great one to potentially just take over too. So at 67, we're killing it. They owe 54, so that way they get a little extra. So this might be a situation where it's a mortgage takeover. So it would be the offer price I would go is 54. That's what they owe, and I would give them, $7,000. They can move on, be done, and we still get a killer cash flow because we're only paying $351 a month. Why they would want? I don't know why they'd want to get rid of a great tenant and all that. So what I'll do is I'll come in probably at a cash offer of, I got to go lower than what they owe. So I'd do a cash offer at 50. Okay, we're going to have to think about this one because we got to get inside the head of these guys. We're going to do this probably opposite. We'll probably come in and say, hey, any chance you guys would let me just take over the mortgage and see where they're at? And they'd probably say, well, what do we get? And I'm like, well, I could offer you 65 total. So maybe 7,000. Well, that'd be 68. Yeah, I'd offer them 7,000 to take over the mortgage. Killer deal because you're cash flowing day one, almost 800, over $800 a month. I love this one. Okay. This will be one we follow up with her. Joe Bell, what'd you send me? Is that just today? Sheesh. Thanks, Joe Bell. Wow. Okay, something's happening with my TikTok. Things are going pretty crazy good. So thank you, TikTokers, for being in here and checking us out. We're just buying real estate, and we're the ones that we don't buy, we wholesale. And so we're kind of a group of investors first, and then we wholesale second. And we're finding a ton of stuff. I want to help you guys do it. That's the dream, is that you guys are coming in here and learning, and not only learning, but pulling triggers and doing this stuff. It's super fun. Okay, so okay. I just told her I'd run my numbers, get back to her. I'm going to save this. Marilyn, if you want to put this into, because I want to call her right after my meeting. Crazy. Okay. Well, let's see. I'm wondering how much, what's up, Sharon?
I got all 4 signed contracts back.
Yes. Who is the man? I mean,
I still haven't talked to Chris about the questions that Kate wanted me to ask about the age of everything.
Okay, that's fine.
We talked about that at the beginning, but I don't remember what he said, back then when we first talked about all these properties.
Oh my goodness. What are we going to do with you not remembering things? It's that old age.
Because they kind of run together now, because all these, he had the 16 property, he was talking about those, and then these other 4, it was all during the same period of time. So now I don't remember which is which.
I know, but it's one of those things where staying organized, it's everything. And that's why I do those triggers. like with Ashley, I'm going to be like, oh, Ashley, snowed in Memphis. So I need it. So then I can remember that she lost her brain a little bit because she was snowed in for so long. But okay, yeah. So my guys, now Sharon's got everything set. Let's want to throw those up on Investor Lift. Guesstimate the issues as much as possible. So the reason we need all that stuff, Sharon, is because when we put it on Investor Lift, it's going to ask for all that. And
okay,
so
I'm waiting on a phone call for that. We're gonna talk when he gets a chance to call me back. I talked to him a minute ago. He said he's gonna call me right back. He was in the middle of something. He called me right back. So that was like 5 minutes ago.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, and when he does, just run down that list and get as much as you can for each one of them. It's just so we can market it, and he knows that we're marketing it, so that's good. Awesome. You're off to the races.
And then also some of those questions are in the JV agreement, so I had to wait for that to get those questions answered first so I can sign it and send it back.
Which one? Which questions?
About the age of tell me as much about the property as I can and
in the JV? Yeah, just don't worry about those. Go through that, get the JV signed. You've got the contract signed. And then the second we get everything signed, we're gonna post it on Investor Lift. And then tomorrow, or even tomorrow morning, what we'll do is you and I'll just start calling buyers on Investor Lift too. So we can I want you to see that whole process because Investor Lift's amazing. They provide so much information that helps you guide you to who the right buyer might be. And it's Saturday, but still people we're going to be working. So there's a lot of investors working on a Saturday.
Okay. Sounds good.
All right.
I'll send that over to you.
I'm excited. That's cool.
Me too.
I know. Good job. Really good job. 4 and 1. That's amazing.
That's amazing. I still have one more I want him to check out. The 1128 NAP.
Yeah.
That's one of the 16 that he sent.
Oh, okay. And so do we want to add that to it too?
I was thinking about it was separately. It wasn't part of that one, but I wanted to ask him about that one again.
Where are we at with that? What do you think?
I was thinking about I think he had it at 36 or something like that.
Okay.
36. So I was gonna offer him. No, I think 36. No, this one guy, he wanted anything under 35. So I'm not sure. I was thinking maybe 20.
Okay, let's look at it and see. Why did I miss it? There we go. NAP.
Yes.
Good job. You're doing so good. What do you think the difference is? Like you've been doing this for a while. What's changed for you?
You got me on the phone more.
It was really just getting on the phone because you seem super comfortable.
I called people. Yeah, I've called a few. Not being consistent. I've talked to a couple of agents over the last couple of years here and there.
Yeah.
But that was it. Not like this.
Okay, so how do we help other people knowing that? And can you tilt your camera down? Because you're just ahead. Oh, much now up a little bit because now you have no headroom. There we go. Perfect. Sorry, it's the cameraman in me that but what can we do to help people? Because you've gone through it. You've done who have you done? Pace? Have you done any of those guys?
Jerry Norton.
You've done Jerry Norton's, okay.
Jerry Norton. I've been with Connected Investors, Agent Investor. That was the first one.
Yeah.
Someone else that's in Arizona. I can't think of his name now, but it's these other two guys that work together. I mean, everybody. It's crazy.
Okay. But
I was an Agent Investors. That's the one that they want you to talk on the phone. So I was calling realtors back then, but not consistently. And then Ryan kind of changed some things, and he went to another platform, and I don't know. I just didn't call anybody else. But, he had you on the phone every day, calling, realtors every day because he's a realtor.
Was it more cold call, like Just
It was yes, cold
what
call.
was the difference though? I mean, because you're killing it now. I mean, you really are. I see you here every day. You're super consistent. You get on the phone. You've got good rapport with people. So what? I mean, how did it all change?
I don't, I think it was actually. This is not the reason, but I mean, this is not how it happened. But I've been listening to Chris Voss.
Good.
And I know it was the fear of no. Because when they tell me no, then it's like, oh, I get this knot in my stomach, and it's like, oh, okay, I'm gonna try again, and then eventually I just stopped doing it altogether. Every now and then I just stopped.
Okay. And so now you don't fear it anymore.
Oh, I still fear it. I just do it anyway.
Well, it's one of those things where I want everybody to realize that it's no big deal. The whole thing is no big deal. That none of this in the real world doesn't matter. Family matters, your spouse matters, all those things matter. But what a realtor says to you on the phone doesn't matter. And like I was kind of cross this morning. I was a little bit grumpy for the first 2 phone calls, and they were grumpy back. And then I'm like, okay, I'm turning the switch on. I'm going to be the nice guy again, and everything changed. So it's kind of here. And when our attitude's bad, we kind of project it onto other people. And so you've got a sunshiny personality. You've got a great personality, and I think people gravitate towards you. You're a grandma, but but you're cool.
Believe it or not, people always call me sunshine. I don't know why, because I'm always happy. I'm one of those people that's always happy.
Yeah. No, that's perfect. I'm so glad you got these under contract. So now we just sell them.
I'm ready to go now. It's like, I have to do this. I have to do this.
I love it.
So
I love it.
I'm going to send everything to you. And I think people just have to realize, these people, they don't even know you. They don't see you. They don't know you. These realtors do not know you. It doesn't matter if they say no. So what?
Yep, exactly. And we can help people. That's the cool part of all. We could be the low ballers that go in and offer, $10,000 on a $100,000 property, or we can take that extra 5 minutes and find out what's going on and how we can help.
Yes.
I mean, we've seen it a bunch of times. There's a tenant that's got 6 kids. Like, okay, let's figure out, it's bank owned. The tenant's thrilled right now because she's not paying anybody, but it's something where we can get in there and help out and make sure that she's still taken care of and that she's got her Section 8 stuff going and everything's working. But we're helping and we benefit, of course. I mean, there's money to be made for us, but it's long-term money. It's like, it's not the wham bam money. Good. You're awesome. I appreciate it. Okay, buddy. Diane, you were up, but did you want something or are you good? Diane, she's probably got a phone call in the middle of all that. You just got short again, Sharon. Hi, I'm Sharon. Sean, are you short too? Here, Sean, come down to just the head level. Yeah, there we go.
Down here.
Yeah, we're all.
Do you have a lot of people watching right now on TikTok and YouTube and stuff?
Yeah, things are going good. I've got 32,000 likes on TikTok right now.
Today? Or
yeah, just going on.
That's how I started my day. I was driving to work and I always watched TikTok and you popped up and me and you and Grace were on there talking to Robert.
It's the best.
I was the first viewer. I sent it to Grace and then that's when I asked Marilyn to get her the free thing. I don't know what she's doing. She's hibernating or she's creeping or she's probably learning this.
Wait, your daughter's creeping? What's that even mean?
She's creeping on us, probably watching in when we don't love. She's probably learning this and she doesn't want to learn from us. She's probably chat GPTing all this stuff because she wants to know this. She wants to be an expert, but that's why you're here. That's why she's here. So
yeah, no, let's have
We'll
fun.
see. We'll see.
Whatever we can do to help.
So here's what I've got going. I've got 3 or 4 calls into realtors. The lady on the one we're supposed to be closing, I called Rachel just to follow up. I said, before the weekend comes, I want to make sure everything's moving along. She just needs a letter from my lender, which Steve is chomping to do the DSCR on it. So he is.
Oh, I'm so glad. Good.
As long as he can make it work. So yeah, Dan's going to try and get us some other listings because Rachel's the assistant that does all the transactions, because I just spoke with her for 15 minutes. Dan's the guy. He's property
awesome.
manager. He's a property manager.
Is that Ready?
Reedy, yeah.
Reedy. I love him.
The guy with the bee spray and whatever and the stick or whatever. Yeah, so he's the man. I said, get us some more properties. I've got another kid and realtor in Kansas City that's sending me some property to be developed. He's like, I haven't got any other listings, because one of the ones I called today, I moved it to archive. They just accepted an offer. A really nice flipped house. There's somebody doing a lot of flips in that city. But I keep having this Eau Claire property, and I swear we called on it. And then that day, last week, they told us it was, I just added it back to my Trello board. It's the Maple Street. We called on it and we were going to offer them something, but they claimed they had an offer. Well, now today it just popped back up in Wholesale Atlas. When I searched Missouri, it popped up on my feed. So I was just going to call.
It's Maple Street?
Yeah, 538 Maple
call him.
Street.
Let's see what's going on.
You want me to call him? I'm just going to see. It must have fallen through. I know you spoke to them, but I can call them and say, hey, you guys didn't want to take our offer. We had some sort of an offer. That was like a fix and flip. The kitchen was beat up on it.
Yeah.
It's only an hour from home. So let me call. I don't know if you have the number. I'm just going to call the one that's on the Atlas.
You have it in your
Leslie Boyu.
Here, or no?
You
just kept the
It was before I was getting acquainted with Trello. So let me call. See what.
Okay. Yeah, I don't have it on.
Calling restrictions. Let me find the number. But do you remember calling that one? The ceiling was down in the
I'm trying to see. Yeah, Leslie Boyan.
Yeah. Do you have her number? If it's 534-202-6226.
It's 7446 at the end. Here, I'll put it in the chat.
Okay, I'll call her and see what happened.
It was Leslie.
This was before I was keeping better notes. I'm not perfect, but I'm better than I was.
Yeah, no, for sure.
And I'm sharing mine. Feel free anytime to look in. It's a lot better than I was a few days ago.
Yeah, no, it's way better.
That way you can look at it to see what I'm been trying to get organized. Let's see what Leslie has to say.
Okay. And Sharon, what's up?
Do you want the purchase agreement
Hey, is
and
that
the
Leslie?
purchase agreement certificate?
Hi, Leslie. It's Sean Ward calling. Trent and I work with partner Trent. He spoke to you about 10 days ago about the property at 538 Maple Street in Eau Claire. I see just now that thing came back up active. Did you have a pending offer last week on that? Oh, I thought that thing was pending. Thought last we spoke. What can you tell me about it? I see the kitchen and stuff is has all like the drywall and stuff.
Hey, Sean, if you can put it on speaker so we can hear too, that'd be cool.
See ya. Okay. Give me a second here. I just gotta switch. I can't hear you very good. I think I hung up on her. Hello?
You just go to your audio settings and
I had my headset on and I hung up on her. I'll call her back.
Yeah, you can just hit your audio settings on your phone and just put it over to speaker.
Yeah.
Old guy.
Old guy. I used to laugh at people like me. Now I'm one.
Well, you could call Apple support like we did with Robert Draper.
I thought you chased him away from that. I thought you hurt his feelings and he was gone. Is this Leslie? Has to be.
I think he's tough. I think he can.
I think so. He reminds me of one of my best friends, but he passed away. Oh, Leslie, I hung up on you when I turned my headset off because my headset was dying on me. So yeah, you said just best to walk through it is what you were thinking.
Yeah, you're not a realtor, you're an investor.
Well, I'm a builder and we're in La Crosse and things are so cold and slow. My kids and I were going crazy. We need a project and we also have rentals too. So we're just, this thing keeps popping up and haunting me every day. I figured I better call. And my buddy Trent last week, I think it was last week, called and got some info, but I thought he told me there was a pending offer. You didn't have a pending offer on this thing recently?
I didn't.
No. Okay. Well, looks pretty rough. What's the best way to get in? Just I don't think I'd make it up there till next week. Just get a hold of you and set up an appointment.
Occupied.
Oh, it's occupied. Okay. Makes sense. And so is it occupied by the owner or is this already a rental?
Nope, it's occupied by the owner.
Okay. If they just want to move or how come they're wanting to leave?
Just because they can't handle the payments anymore.
Oh, it's too expensive for them. Okay.
Yeah, she's an elderly lady, so.
Oh, okay. Okay, so they're looking to move to the area still, do you think? Are you going to sell her a house somewhere else or do you think they'll just rent something? Because yeah. Okay. What do you think something like that, if it was rehabbed, would get in Eau Claire for rent? Is it similar to La Crosse's rents, do you think?
This one's in Manitowoc, probably, it might be comparable. I mean, it's a pretty hot area.
There's newer homes, not too far.
Hard to say, because I'm not in that business, so.
Do you have any other listings that would be good for investors for rentals that might cash flow a little bit? We're not looking to, we usually, if we can make $300 to $400 a month, to help cover if anything's, this thing needs more work, obviously, than that.
But all of them need repairs for,
yeah.
It depends on what you're looking for repairs.
Well, winter time's great for us because we can do the work ourselves. So, do you have other listings or no that you could email me if I text you when we get one?
I have one in Dodgeville and I have one in, that's under contract. I have one in Wrightstown, Dodgeville, Manitowoc, and
Janesville. Holy, where are you located? Where's your office? Green Bay. Oh, you're on at Green Bay. Okay. So you just have somebody local show that one, I would guess, huh? To let us in or the... Oh, okay. Okay. When I hang up, if I text you, can you just send me those half a dozen listings you had?
They're actually all listed. Have you looked at my company on realtor.com? Because you should be able to find them, then you can look at them.
Oh, okay. What's your guys' company? Let me give me one sec here. You are Wired. Okay. Okay.
The Wrightstown one, I don't know where you're looking. I mean, you're in Cross, so.
Well, we're Trent that I work with, they buy nationally. So I'm looking closer to home because we're looking to keep our crews busy right now with all the cold, and we probably won't dig any new foundations till April. So we're looking to get into some flips to keep my crews busy. So I'll look at your website and then I'll just reach back once I take a look at some stuff and see what you have that might. This one's just been haunting me. Every time I open my computer, it pops up for the last month. And I could have sworn Trent spoke to you guys, and there was a bit. If he would have called it, I wonder if he talked to a different realtor. We'll check in with him and see. But anyways, I'll see what you've got on your website.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, don't go to my website. Go to like realtor.com or Zillow.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's not. Okay. That won't give me just your listings. That gives everybody's listings. Right?
But you can search under us.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, like I said, I'm a contractor, so I'm not that good at searching for these things. So, but I'll figure it out. Can I text your number?
You came in on
490. Yeah, it's on the.
my cell phone.
Let's do that. I'm ready.
920
Mm-hmm.
360.
Yeah. 420.
No. 920-360-4240.
40. Not bad. Okay, I got you. Appreciate your help.
Yes, no problem.
Chat
Thank you.
soon. Bye-bye.
Okay, so what's weird is that they can't handle the payments. The payments are $356 a month.
What's cheaper than that?
Why is that?
Well, I don't think she knows anything about any of these listings.
I don't think she does either.
What happens so when Zillow first quit letting builders, I used to put everything I built new on Zillow for free. About 7 years ago, Zillow got smart that us builders were doing for sale by owners, and it was free, and we were selling houses for free. Then Wisconsin passed some law that said we had to at least register with a realtor and get on MLS to be on Zillow. So Zillow blocked us for a long time. I don't know if they've ever switched. I got fed up and just started listing. So my first deal I listed with the MLS listing service, which was down in Milwaukee. So these big agencies own all these different, like, I don't know, they're in with Zillow somehow. So this is going on.
This was hers. Yeah, this was her Zillow. But then you're right. It's like you go down. These aren't all hers.
What did they used to call them? They're like a power broker or something. They call it. So I paid $695 to this realtor, and I was scared to death because I didn't know of them. But it was $695 or pay the realtor $18,000. It's 5 or 6%. So I took my chances. But their title company did that closing. I only used them for one deal. And it went fine, but I'll tell you, I had some sleepless nights wondering if I was getting scammed.
Yeah.
Selling a house to some, and I've bought property in Texas similar and sent checks. And I was like, am I going to own this property? And luckily I did, but, so.
It's scary. Yeah. There's a lot of, Trent, and then you add AI to everything and it gets even scarier.
Okay. Well.
Okay, yeah. So that's her phone number, just so you have it in the chat.
Yeah. 7.
I'll put it all together.
920. Yeah, her cell was a little different, but I'll keep both of them. 490 7446. That's the problem. The website generates to their office, and then it divvies up to whoever.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, cool. Sharon, what's going on?
I'm just trying to figure out how to send these in a PDF file to you. I sent one.
You want to send
I sent one. The other 3 is like, man, I'm going back and forth. It's like,
I love it. Did you send it to my email?
No, yes.
Okay.
And I sent one, I think.
And the last one won't go?
The last 3.
Oh, last 3. Only you got one.
I can't figure out how I did the first one, and I got it on there, but the rest of the second one is like, it's not doing it. So
where you do everything on your phone, right?
No, I'm on my laptop.
Oh, okay. So you're on a Mac, right?
No.
Oh, boo. I can't help you. I don't know anything about the bad ones.
I have a Mac, but I haven't used it in I don't know how long. It's upstairs in my office.
Oh, that's so funny.
So my
Okay.
laptop, I take it from room to room. Like I use my iPad. I can use my iPad. I can do it on that.
Okay. Yeah. Just
I'll do that.
send those over. We'll need the contracts and yeah, we'll start putting things together. Get this thing going.
I sent one contract, but
Okay. Well, good. That gets them going. It'll give you enough time.
okay.
And Rhetoric is still trying to get in, huh? Rhetoric.
No, he already get in.
Oh, he got in. Good, good, good,
Mhm.
good. Okay, perfect. Thanks. All right, Ingla. What's up?
Hi,
Hi, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. I have a question. How do you deal, a two-part question. I have
Okay.
a property that an investor wants. I was thinking about flipping it and it's a bit more than what I anticipated. Anyway, my question is, on the purchase contract, have you ever wholesaled a property that's on the MLS? I'm assuming you have, right?
Sure, of course. Yeah.
Okay, so how do you put it? I've been told to put it on there, and then I know from investors they just put on there and or designated. So they'll put their LLC or their name, whatever it is, and or designated entity, so that we can assign it at the end if we need to. But it's
Okay.
on the MLS. So my two-part question is, how do you explain that to the agent without saying, hey, I'm going to wholesale it? I told him, this is what I said. I said, you know what? I work with other partners, and just in case this becomes too much, well, I didn't use those words. I said, in case I need additional funding, I have partners that will come in. So I want to leave it open, because the only way that they want to invest or contribute is by being on, everything on the contracts. That's
Yeah.
why I do that. And it kind of works, but it's kind of not working on this one.
Yeah. So what I usually say is I'm an investor, and if is it okay with you if I pass this along to my guys if I decide not to want it?
But I have to put that on there initially, because if I get the offer accepted, and then I get the guy to go in there with his contract and he says, yeah, Ingla, I want it, it's harder to go back and change it.
Do you have it? Well, it's called an addendum, so it's no big deal. You just put it in. It's super simple.
Okay.
What do you have the contract now?
No, not yet. Not yet. I'm going to talk to the agent today.
Yeah, just
And-
make sure it's assignable. That's all. Like that's pretty standard. Just say, hey, I need to make sure that's assignable.
So
That's it.
when they come back and you have agents that say, you know what, I don't think they want, because they don't like you to wholesale. They don't like you to do that. So
Well, I don't think
how do
you
you
can
combat that?
Yeah, I just say I'm an investor, but I want to have the option if I don't decide to do this. It's such a good deal that I want to make sure that other investors that I'm friends with get a chance at it.
So you don't, initially at the beginning, you won't put on there and or designated, you'll wait. And if that time
No.
comes,
At the very beginning, I always say I always want it to be assignable. Always.
so you put that on the contract.
Yeah.
Okay. And you use those words and or designated entity?
I don't do that. Where are you building your own contract?
No, it's a regular contract. It's just on some of the, like out here in California, our contracts are assignable, and we actually have wording in the contract that says that.
Right,
But
exactly.
sometimes
That's
the
what I do.
investors will still want to put that where their name goes right on the front page. They want to put and or designated entity to make it really clear that it's a possibility they may pass it off.
Yeah, but it's assignable to an entity is what they're saying. That's all.
So I don't have to write that in. If the contract is already assignable, it's assumed.
It's not assumed, it is assignable. So you're saying it's assignable. Yeah, you're fine, I think. Why
Well,
is
this
that,
is in New Jersey. This is in
why is
Jersey.
that phrase such a problem?
Well, agents, I'm an agent out here, and when I deal, I'm okay with it. I'm totally okay, because my whole career has been built on helping investors. That's kind of how I wanted to become one. I figured I'd do it for myself. But anyway, other agents don't like that. I know you go directly to the homeowners, but when we have properties on the MLS, Sometimes the agents, I don't know why they still get paid, but for whatever reason, wherever I go, Tennessee, wherever I run into the problem where, oh, are you going to assign this property? Well, I don't think they want to. And I think it's personal. I don't think it's like a law, but they really won't want to deal with it.
Yeah.
If they think that you're going to wholesale.
You can also, another way you can say it is you've got multiple LLCs. You're not sure which one you're putting it in.
I thought about that one too.
So either one of those is fine.
But again, at the beginning, do I put that on that front page to cover myself or just add an addendum later on?
I'd put it on immediately for sure.
Okay. And is that wording what you would use, or do you use something else?
That's fine. Yeah, I don't have a problem with that. I make it very clear. Just this contract is assignable. That's it. Simple.
You put that in the notes?
No,
I'm sending this to another agent. So when I send him the breakdown of what I want, and I put my LLC's name and then is that what? Okay. And then the second part.
It's not as clear as this contract is assignable, but you can for sure.
Well, I can't, if I put my company name, like if I just put my company name LLC or whatever, and then I put a comma, this property is assignable. Is that what you're saying?
No. Okay. Let me pull up my.
And while you're doing that, let me just ask this other question. This is an easy one. When you have a bank-owned property, are those assignable? Will the banks allow that? And
It's up to the bank. Yeah, each bank's going to be different. You can tell them what you're doing right away. Again, I always like to just be as upfront as possible because I'm an investor, and if I don't want it, I do want to give it to somebody else. And so I want that in there right away. So if you ask the bank and they say, "Hey, we won't assign this," then you move on.
Okay, don't think about a double close.
Well, you can do a double close. It's a little bit more expensive, but yeah, if your assignment fee covers it. But do you already have the investor that wants this property?
Yeah.
Okay. Can tell me the whole deal. How much is the property? How much are you getting it under contract?
It's listed for $244. It's a full rehab. It's really kind of messed up. It's $244. The agent talked to the bank and they said they've had several offers. It's been on.
Yeah, but just tell me what you got it for. I don't just so $244.
$185 with a $20,000 assignment fee.
Okay, and you're taking so it's a $205 is the okay. And you've sold it at $205 to somebody that wants it.
Yes.
Okay, so I don't see the problem.
Well, the problem comes in again with the agents.
Here, let me ask you, how much do you trust your investor?
I don't know. I just met him, so I don't.
Okay, so you don't trust him. No, because sometimes if it's somebody that you've done business with, you just let him buy it and then he'll kick you back to 20.
Yeah, but that's not this situation. Okay, well, I can figure it out from there. If you say I can put on there, I was just wondering about if the bank would allow it. You said it's case by case with each bank.
You have to get permission from the bank for sure.
Right, and I will be upfront. I'm always upfront, but I was just wondering if you had a different way of wording it and what you say to the agents when you want to make them understand. Because some of them, surprisingly, don't understand.
No, 100%. Yeah, and that's why I say I'm an investor first. But if it's not a deal that I end up wanting to do, are you okay with me giving it to some of my buddies that are investors that I know? And they often say, yeah, that's no problem. That'd be great. At least we're selling it. I'm like, yeah, that's what I'm figuring.
Yeah. Okay. I'll work it out from there. If I have a problem, I'll just, blow your phone up.
Yeah, blow it up. No problem. You can always call me.
Yeah, I think I'll be okay. I just needed a little assurance. Thank you.
No, good job though. It's great if you've already got the buyer and you're ready to go. That's awesome.
Yeah. I just listed. Well, I found it, and he actually DM'd me, and I was like, okay, well, let me see if I can get it under contract. He doesn't know I don't have it under contract yet.
No, I understand. Yeah, but just make sure you get $5,000 EMD from him as soon as you get him under contract.
Okay.
So, yeah, don't mess around because you want him to have skin in the game.
5,000 on top of the 20?
No, that's part of the 20. So
okay, gotcha. So
Yeah.
he'll get, so at the end, they'll
Oh,
wire.
it's a deposit. It's an earnest money deposit. So
Yeah.
so you want him to make a deposit like, hey, if you want this, I need $5,000. Just wire to my bank account or wire to escrow or whatever.
Okay, and they only want 1% on their end on the actual property, so I can just send them the 1% out of that
1% for what?
for whatever my purchase price. So 1850 is what
No.
they want for EMD.
Oh, the one. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
So when I
Yep,
get the
exactly.
5,000 from him, I send the EMD. Okay, got you.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Yep. Yep.
Okay, I got it together. Thank you.
All righty. Take care.
Okay,
What's
you
up,
too.
Diane? See ya. Hiya.
Hi. I
Was
just
that a
text the
hiya?
number to you.
Was that a hiya or I am?
Either one doesn't matter. Take your choice, A or B.
Hiya. Okay, so let's see.
I just texted you his number. Now, how do you verify a person?
Watch me.
Okay, thank you.
Show you. Okay, where did you text it?
To the number you gave me in the chat, the 920.
Oh no. That was
4240?
for. I didn't send that. That was that was that was
It was
that's for that was Sean's realtor he was talking to.
Oh dear Lord.
I
Oh,
think everything's
Jesus.
all about you.
Yes, it is. No, it's all about you because right afterwards,
I see it now.
after
I'm
my
looking at it.
comment, yeah, is
he was talking on the phone, so I was taking notes
shoot.
for him. No
Oh,
worries,
dear
just send it to me.
All right. Oh,
Don't worry about it. They won't figure it out. It's no big deal.
too funny. Okay, Trent, here we go.
Hey,
That was a
Zoom user.
landline anyways, Trent.
Yeah, you're
It was a
good.
landline.
Okay. Hey, generally, if a contract makes no mention of assignability, that it's assignable, not necessarily. I don't ever lean on that. Everybody wants to lean on that, but I say just make it clear. That's the whole point of a contract. Make sense? Did he just ignore me? No, he's just off doing his own thing. Okay, send me the phone number and I'll check him out.
Just sent it.
To that other number?
Very funny.
Yeah, you're funny. All right, let's see. So I'll take his name and phone number and I put it into what I have, which is it's called Ben Verified. It's a searching, just a skip tracer. And so we get to get an idea of who he is and low fraud risk. Area communications. Michael Torres. There you go. Is he from Texas?
Yes, Houston.
Yep, Kingwood, Texas, probably near Houston. That is his phone number. So he checks out on that regard.
Okay.
So let's view him. Let's see if there's any criminal activity, anything like that. Well, you want to know who you're doing business with, guys. 100%. So like when I rent to somebody, I know everything about them before they rent my place.
Oh, that's great. Now, Ben Verified, is that a paid service?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Okay, so this is where he works. Ever Hustle LLC. Here's all his family relatives. Here's his email, his phone number. He's got another phone number. That's interesting. Let me see. 202. Okay, there's that one. So that's his mobile. So it's good. You know all these things. I go to court records and check them out. Just to see what anything going on.
Uh-huh.
Do wonderful.
7 criminal or traffic records found. So we don't judge, but potentially he had 3 assaults. Maybe that's just one. 10-6. Yeah, that's just an assault. Assault on a family member. DUI. Okay, so I mean, I don't have any of this on mine, but yeah, I mean, take it with a grain of salt.
Okay.
Okay, so the other thing we can do is take his LLC. What was it? When I see an LLC that is kind of ever hustle, I don't know what that means. We can also throw that into and just see if anything pops up.
Okay.
So he's got, I don't think he's California based. Oh yeah, this is him. So he's got Ever Hustle, whatever that is. And he's owned that since 24. It's marketing services. So yeah, I mean, in my spidey senses go off a little bit, but that's me.
Mm-hmm.
So I wouldn't do a ton of I wouldn't give him a ton of credit, but I don't know him, so I don't know. This is let's see what it is. If Ever Hustle comes up under his Instagram or anything. Because if he's a marketing guy, that's not him. But yeah, I mean, as it stands, I would just keep an eye on it.
Okay.
Just know that, I mean, and again, he under offered anyhow.
Yeah.
Just hold tight, and then if you come up with a contract, just get a 4,000, 5,000, 2,000, some kind of an EMD out of them right away.
Okay.
Okay.
All righty. Thank you.
You're welcome. Looks like he might have been a nurse. Okay, so that's let's see how old he is. 86. Okay. To social. Well, that might be, this might be him. Because I did see a cancer. I don't see Ever Hustle anywhere. Yeah, just make sure you get a deposit from him. And then you should be good. All right. Okay, what else we got going on? Bum bum bum. Okay, Elliot just called about Ketchum. I'll call him later. Okay, let me check one thing real quick. Okay. We'll look into that later. Okay, cool. What's that one? Mackin? That's your, oh, cool. So you're getting those, they're coming through. I think they're coming through. Yeah, Sharon, those, I got three of them. I got Hubbard, Monte, and Mackin. So that's working. Whatever you're doing is working. Don't stop believing. Hang on 2 seconds again. I'm so close on this. Okay. All right. What else we got? Let's go here. That's yours. Hey, so Sean, on that one, the Maple.
Yep.
So I'm venturing to say that they've got the mortgage on there. They've had it since 21.
You want to try and take it over?
Yeah, I think it's a question. Because I don't know if we even got so far to but something doesn't make sense because it's saying the equity is 159, but I can't imagine that property's gone up that much.
I've got her sell if you want to. I don't know. I mean, I don't love that thing. It just keeps popping up. It just every day it pops up in my notifications.
Well, and that's a great way to do it with it. Just say, hey, you know what? I don't love this one, but I do have one way that would make sense for me, and that's just taking over their loan and getting them. If they can't afford the loan anymore, like you were saying, I'm happy to come in and take it over. And we don't do it sub 2. We do it a different way. And then you go into they put it into their trust and we purchase the trust from them. It's a very simple way of doing it. They will keep 10% of it. Blah, blah, blah. You know, the song and dance. Pitch that. But
sure.
Yeah, if she says no to that, just say that's the only way I can see doing this because it's not that attractive of a home.
That's what I'll do.
Yeah, and just say, so when they get to the point where they don't have any other options, that's an option for them. And it's a good option. It's a great option because
the only thing more affordable than that place is being homeless.
I know. I don't understand why.
I rent it back to them, but they won't be able to afford it.
Yeah, that's a weird part. Yeah.
Yeah, I've got it on Trello. I didn't know what to do, but that's what we'll do.
Yeah, and it's with all the repairs and the fact that they live there and it's a little bit disarray is kind of interesting too.
Yeah, I could have sworn there must have been a different one that
they all meld into one another.
They do. It's insane how many properties there are. I've listened to you guys for over a year, and my day goes by in a blink. I wish I could call. I wish I could call way more people because there's opportunities. People on TikTok, they got to do it. They just got to do this. So
it's totally the truth. I mean, it is one of those situations where there's so much. It's just about getting to know what's happening. What is it that is happening and how you can help it. It's that simple.
You want a construction company?
No, gosh, no.
Yeah, it's too much work.
It is a lot. You want a video production company?
Look, it's Friday. Friday paycheck people are walking in the door of the
Oh,
office.
is that what's going on?
Yeah. It's too cold to work, but they get paychecks.
Oh my goodness, that's weird.
Remember him?
Thumbs? We'll call him Thumbs.
Thumbs.
Clash of Clans.
Thumbs has got to pack his bags. We had to go to Missouri and clean out that house to rent out and get a lease.
Yeah. So, I mean, where are we at with,
Dan just sent me and you the copy of the contract. I just printed it. I haven't looked at it. Rachel sent me the EMD money thing, which I'll hold on. I won't pay that till we'll make sure Steve can get the money. I got to send Steve the offer to purchase so you can get the DSCR rolling.
Good. Great.
And then Grace and Kyle will pack our bags and we'll go sweep the floors and paint or whatever we got to do when we close on it. We have 30 days to close, but
oh my gosh, we did that so fast.
Like that was Monday, right?
That was Monday, and we did it in like 3 hours. Like,
yeah, you had a verbal. It's taken this long because there's some learning.
But that's totally like fast. That's lightning fast.
Yeah, so I mean that's my first deal, and if I could do two in a month, I mean I won't be working in 6 months. Kyle can have the keys, and here's his checkbook.
There you go.
Ward Construction.
Yep,
the new owner, Kyle.
No, that's all. I mean, seriously, we were joking, but just the whole power of having everybody in here together. I didn't even know you were a buyer, and then boom, we got you going, and a nice snowstorm forced you into buying something. And
I sold off small interest in one of my properties to my drywaller because he makes so much money and needs sort of park some money. So he's paid me a good chunk of money. So we just got to put, and instead of just blowing that, we need to get it
you want to invest.
We want to put it in properties.
I'm psyched. So we just we need to get more buyers.
We do. Yeah, we got to find more properties and buyers, and it'll come. Just keep going, keep working.
Excellent. Yeah, heck yeah. Good. That's a good testimonial. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Well, keep working. I'm here.
Okay. All right.
Done.
Absolutely. Okay. Let's see what we got now. Okay, so where am I at? I've got to figure out where I'm at. Okay, let's see. These are all the details for that one. We'll go deeper with that. Oh, Elliot called. Okay, this was Ketchum. Let's look at this one real quick. So that was Ketchum. Let's find that property real quick. So he called me back. Can't remember if I love this one or not. Let's see. Yeah, that's how fast they fade from your brain is when you're doing this. It disappears. Oh yeah, this one's cool. Okay, so triple lots. Yeah, let's figure out what's going on here. Okay, he called me. Let's see if we're gonna have all right, let's call Elliot. He is saying that so this one is the one in front of us, Ketchum. Let's give this guy a call. Hey, how are you? Thanks for taking my call. I appreciate it.
Oh man, how are you?
Good. It's super interesting place. It seems like it's huge. What do you guys have any other pictures of it?
I'll check my Dropbox. Because I have my guy who took some pictures, but yeah, it's honestly pretty huge, man. It's more like, yeah, it's honestly huge. I'll see if I can have some on our Dropbox and I'll send them to you.
Yeah, that'd be huge. We're saying huge a lot. There's a lot of huge being thrown around. What are the rents in that area, and is it rented right now? I assume that's why there's not more pictures.
They can rent in that area. Man, there was a listing behind us, and the house was like 200 square feet smaller. I think it was like 1,800. Ours is like close to 2,000. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah.
But I think they had it listed for rent for like 1,500, and I think it sold on a lease or something like that. But I know over here is a big Section 8 area. Honestly, Memphis is a whole Section 8 shenanigans over here. But I'm not really sure. But honestly, I feel I have to double check that. But I think it's definitely a good rental place. But it's just a pretty big home, honestly.
Well, yeah, I mean, 1,500 for a 6-bedroom is a deal, I would think. And so that's, have you been inside?
Yeah, I've been inside. I didn't get pictures when I sent my guy over there, but I've been inside. It's pretty big. Definitely needs a lot of work. But yeah, I mean, definitely the floor plan is a little bit messed up. It definitely is built like a single family home. But I think the real potential would be if it was a rooming house. But I don't say even having a rooming house. Just my client told me, hey, so that's a rooming house. And I'm like, all right.
Okay, so thinking of it as a pad split kind of a thing.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, that gives me more info. Yeah, if you can send over any pictures, I just would love to know how much construction needs to be done. But it says all the majors were done. Like,
Yeah. So the main stuff, he uses a little bit of the roof, and again, don't check the notes. I think I put it in the description, but I know he did a little bit of roof work. I'll give you a little backstory about us, kind of what me and my client do.
Yeah.
We get first dibs on like textile properties, and usually for us to list some properties on the market, we got to get them out of our rental court, structural stuff. So we do like what the city requires us to do for it to be marketable and livable. And then we put them on the market pretty much. So
interesting.
Things, some structural work, and then we sell to investors.
So you said it really fast, but where do you get them? You get them from
the textiles.
Textiles. Okay.
He went to law school, so he had a lot of connections with like lawyers and stuff, and then with the city, and then we kind of get first dibs on everything.
Oh, that's smart. Good plan. How many other places do you have?
We have about I think 5 more I can send you, honestly. It's not
Then
6.
send me everything, because I've got a whole list of buyers. So like if you want to work together, I'm more than happy to put them in front of my investors before we get them under contract and get the interest going. If that's something. Okay, perfect.
Client is pretty old school, so if you do have somebody, if you can have them go out first, because he wants to anything with like the diligence on the people.
Oh, absolutely.
But if it's vacant, you can send them out there before you get a contract.
Yeah, I would just have to just get an NDA signed with you guys, just so you don't go around me. But yeah, I've got a ton of investors, and so yeah, I would love to work with you guys. That'd be awesome. Yeah, send me all your information and everything else you got, and we'll stay in touch for sure.
Okay, give me like 5 minutes. And
I'll take your time. No problem. It's Friday. I get it. Okay, Elliot. Thanks.
Awesome. Thank you, Trent.
Okay, later. Okay, so that's a cool get. Yeah, so that's what they do is they go to tax places. They get it a little bit good, but maybe we can help them out. Nice. So they're going to send us a bunch more. That's pretty cool. Hey, weird. When you make a phone call to people, you find out more information than you expect. Sharon, you look like you have something you want to say.
No, I got everything sent to you.
Okay, here we go. My team's on it.
Kate should have everything, so just have to keep them posted as we go through whatever we go through. And he said, "Oh, there is no lockbox on that." I have to put that in there. They have to call him, and he'll arrange a meeting to go out there.
Okay, perfect. Amazing.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Well, that didn't work out the way it was supposed to. Eva, I don't know why he paid to. I gave him a free entry. He could be one of those guys that just is a good dude.
I guess he signed up, or maybe he's one of those, someone gave him a link.
No, I gave it. I
Oh, you
thought
know.
I put him. I thought I put it up for him. Okay, we'll leave him. I mean, we'll just. That's very cool of him to do that. Oh, is he in here now? It says he's online. Let's see. Did he show up? Maybe he's not.
I think it's
Hey,
just,
Jeff, you were not supposed to pay. That should have been a free link that I sent to you. I'll look into it and get you refunded. That's not the point. I didn't want you to have to pay. Okay, cool. Now we got to learn how to do that. I'm not sure what that means. Successful. Yeah, I didn't want him to pay. Maybe I didn't send it to the right. That's the right one. Okay. I gotta figure out. We gotta figure that one out. See how we refund people. Okay, Eva, if you can, maybe Joe Bell can look into that too, and just check with school.
Woo.
All right, good. Well, at least he's here, and that's the important part. So we'll work out the other stuff. All right. Cool. We've blasted through this 4 hours today. We've had a lot going on. Okay, so with Elliot, it's pretty sweet because he is going to be a new outlet for us. I'm not sure, he's not really a buyer. He's somebody who buys, and then he needs somebody to find buyers for him. And so we'll do that. So let me give you guys, let me give my team all the information. Oh, he just sent me a whole list. Okay, so that's a really interesting. Okay, so remember I was trying to figure out the SAM, like we're gonna market for you. This is kind of one that falls into that. So maybe it's a situation where I just need to create some kind of a JV agreement with this guy. So if we go get the maybe it is just that simple, because he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more properties. So sweet. Okay, let me send this all over to my girls real quick. Sorry, give me a second. I don't want to lose this one. And if you know me, guys, I'm sending all their information real quick. And here's this phone number. And here is okay, here's that list of properties that he sent me just now. And here's his email. So you guys should have everything. We just need to put together a JV agreement with him. before we start selling his stuff. I think it's just that simple. I think I've overcomplicated it. We'll just say, you know, in the JV agreement that we'll go get buyers for him. We'll ask him for his price, his drop dead price, and we'll try to get more, and that will be our split. That's all the information there for you. I was going to do something else. Okay, good stuff. What was I just going to do? There's something else I was going to do. Not just. That's done. Shoot, I can't remember. Sorry about that. Okay, so that's cool. So we just need to put together some kind of an agreement with him. That's what I was going to do. So, let's lean on chat. You know, I love chat, so let's lean on him. Okay, let's do this real quick. I need to put together a simple contract for Elliot, Cerezo, and his partner. We'll get his name and add it later. That states that we will market properties for them. So a little background, what they do is they go get tax sales and they make them habitable. And then they sell them to people that are fix and flipping. But I've got a huge buyers list that I can market to. So I want to make sure that we have a contract that states that they can't go around me once I get a buyer walking their property. My biggest concern is giving them the buyer's information and them going around me for the sale. So I just need to put some kind of a simple contract together that alleviates that problem, using TKO Properties as my business, and Elliot and his partner will find out what the name of their business is. But give me a simple, easy to read, no legal jargon type of property that protects me from them going around me. Okay, let's see how this turns out. This is, I mean, we live in a time where, I mean, are you kidding me? You can talk to your computer and it gives you a contract. So this is a classic non-circumventional buyer protection situation that can absolutely be clean, simple, and readable without legal mumbo jumbo. Below in plain English agreement, you can copy and paste in the doc, blah, blah, blah. This is not legal advice, but it's very common to use language in real estate wholesaling, and it sets clear parameters. Okay, property marketing on a non-circumventional agreement. Blah, blah, blah. Purpose, the seller acquires property, including sales tax property, makes them habitable and sells fix and flips. TKO Properties established buyers and will, the buyers marketing role, TKO Properties will market sellers' properties to buyers in its network and may introduce sellers to the arrangements. If TKO Property introduces the buyer to the property, but it's not limited, provide the buyer's name and contact information, right showings, brings the buyer to the property, makes initial connection in any form. The seller agrees not to go around TKO Property, not to negotiate contract with the direct buyer. As a protection applies even if the sale happens later and even if TKO is not present for the final negotiation. Any buyer introduced by TKO is considered as a protected buyer for a period of 12 months. If the protected buyer purchases, the compensation is agreed between the properties. Okay. The seller agrees they will not contact TKO product buyers directly to avoid payment. Why does my daughter not understand? Both parties act in good faith terms. Is there any punishment we can add if there was a breach of the contract? It needs to be monetary. Let's see. If seller breaches the agreement. Okay, so boom. The seller is it's monetary breach. And let's add that as let's add that the seller will give TKO Properties a drop dead price that they're not willing to go under. So TKO Properties can build in margin as payment for marketing services. Okay. That seems kind of clear. We'll see if that works. Okay, cool. Let me put that in and that's done. Boy, it's so much easier. That makes things so much easier. Okay. I've got some realtors that are rolling up. So that's it for today. Let's meet again tomorrow. Oh, it's Saturday. Okay. We'll work Saturday. Sometimes we're packed and sometimes nobody shows up. So we'll just play it by ear, but I'm around at 8 a.m. So I'll be here. I hope you guys are here. And then I'm going to bring back up my TikTok went off because my daughter called. Yeah, it's not working. But I'll be here 8 a.m. tomorrow. Come on in. And Sharon, you and I will hopefully have some people to call by then because my guys are getting everything up on Investor Lift now, and then I'll show you how to do that.
Hopefully.
Hopefully? What do you mean, hopefully? Of course we will.
Of course, that's right. We're doing this. We got this.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Okay, TikTok, if anybody wants to come tomorrow, I'm here, 8 a.m. We're going to do this all over again. I'll schedule a live stream and we'll come work it all out. Okay, guys. Excellent job. Well done. Thank you so much for being here. And see you tomorrow. Later.
Thank you.
Goodbye.